Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. It is opening day. We've waited a long time. Obviously, with the NFL season, we're getting closer and closer to the NFL draft. We're waiting for a few other pieces to get signed in free agency. But you know what? Your boy's going to be on the grind. So obviously me being a big Ken Griffey Jr. guy, all right, you know, being a guy that has been following baseball since the mid-'80s, around maybe 84, 85, 86, we have a lot of expectations. We know the Dodgers won the pennant. My dad has been a Dodger fan since 1950. So I'm going to end up doing the Dodger game after this. But since this is the first game that they're actually going to be showing, you know, on ESPN, I said, you know what the fuck? Let's go ahead and let's do the Yankees, all right? Let's do the Blue Jays. There's a lot of talent that's out there. Now, George Springer, as we know with the garbage can incident, with the cheating with the Astros, you know, they had a lot of superstar talent there. And George Springer is on the Blue Jays now, adding a nice key piece, as well as Ryu at the pitcher position, all right? But Springer is hurt, so we're not going to get a chance to be able to see Springer, which I'm a little disappointed because they have so much young talent. They have Biggio, they have Bichette, all right? They have Vlad Guerrero Jr., all right? So they have a lot of pieces where when I was a kid, I was watching their dads. You know, I was watching Biggio, I was watching Dante Bichette, I was watching Vlad Guerrero. So it's kind of nice to be able to see these young kids. It makes me feel old as fuck, you know, seeing these young sons of the stars that I used to watch when I was a kid. But we're here. We're about 10 minutes away from opening day. You know, like I said, there's not a lot of people out there that are going to be doing MLB pitch by pitch and reactions, or live play-by-play and reactions. So this is exciting. You know, we get a lot of nice talent to get the kind of ball rolling. The Dodgers and the Rockies. Obviously, I'm going to be covering a lot of Dodger games just for my dad specifically. The Dodgers won the pennant. I've been following them for a long time, as well as my dad. And obviously, me being a Ken Griffey Jr. guy, you know, I'll be touching on the Mariners here and there as well. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I hope you love the new layout. I spent a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in the layout as well. And we have a pretty good lineup. You got Simeon, you got Biggio, you got Bo Bichette, which I absolutely love. All right, you got Hernandez, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Gurriel Jr., Tellez, Grichuk, and Jansen. And we got Ryu, the former pitcher of the Dodgers, leading the way for the Toronto Blue Jays. George Springer, the only real superstar talent that's injured for the Blue Jays. Then you got LeMahieu, who's fantastic for the Yankees. Aaron Judge, we know he's a Bronx bomber. You got Hicks, you got Giancarlo Stanton, who's another Bronx bomber. Two of the best bombers in the league on the same team. Gleyber Torres is fantastic. Urshela. Gary Sanchez is amazing at catcher. Jay Bruce, the old vet that used to be on the Reds, and Frazier at left field. And we're going to get the best pitcher, arguably in baseball, you know, that's not named Jacob deGrom or some of these other guys, and Garrett Cole. We saw what he did with the Astros back in the day. Now he's on the Yankees. So we got Cole versus Ryu, and I'm excited on the next matchup after this game is over, because I'm going to end up doing the Dodgers and the Rockies, and my knowledge on the Dodgers and the Mariners is obviously at a high peak point. I still follow a lot of the other teams, as you know, as well. You know me for NFL, you know me for college football, for wrestling, and everything else, but I'm going to kind of show a little bit of the passion and energy that I have, and obviously the excitement, because we're in opening day. We're at a point right now, you know, where there's not a whole lot going on. Let me acknowledge everybody in the room. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. It's Thursday. It's April Fool's, but we're in fucking opening day. Psycho Wolf in the fucking building. What to do? He says he's a Blue Jays fan. That's awesome, man. So I'm glad I'm able to do this game, and it's on ESPN. Obviously, the Yankees will probably be heavily favored, but if George Springer was playing, I mean, that's really what I was really keen on, because Biggio, Bichette, Vlad Jr., I mean, you're being able to see these guys out there, and adding a Springer to that lineup is going to be something that's going to be very exciting to see if the Blue Jays can do anything this year. And one of the key 5 players in MLB that is the most valuable to their teams is going to be Ryu, because, I mean, with the pitching staff, they don't really have the depth like the Dodgers and some of these other high top tier teams in the Major League Baseball. So you can't lose Ryu, Ohtani, on the Angels. You can't lose a guy like that. We know Tatis is amazing. We saw obviously a lot of people, breaking out last year, and we're going to have some guys coming back from injuries. So I'm super excited. No Clan Jolly in the building. Lil Uzi Vert in the building. Braves fan in the building. Your boy represent, obviously, Ken Griffey Jr. Met him in 1989. I'm a huge Mariners fan, but more importantly, a Dodgers fan. Not bandwagon-ish, but my dad and me have been following the Dodgers for a long time. And since my dad is so close to me, one of my best friends, he's been a fan since the 1950s. So think about how long that is. That's a long fucking time. All right. So he's getting up in age, and we love the Dodgers. So I am going to be doing a lot of Dodger coverage, probably more than any other team. If it's on Sunday Night Baseball, I'm going to end up doing matchups on Sunday Night Baseball, whether it be, the Padres who are on the up and up, the Dodgers who just won the pennant, the Braves, all these different teams, in the American League and National League, the Cubbies, the Red Sox, the Yankees. I'm going to be doing as much coverage as I can, and hopefully we gain a new fan base. And, if you're not really into baseball, fuck it. Just hop on with your boy. We can still talk NFL. We can still talk MLB. We can talk NBA, college, hoops, college football, AEW, WWE, whatever the fuck you want to talk about, we can talk about it. But I figured this might be able to gain a new audience, and I don't think there's really anybody out there right now that's going to be putting in the effort like this. You see people do basketball, and you see people do NFL. I do the Oregon Ducks, and I do some college football, but I think this is going to break out to a whole new audience, some that are already a part of the channel, and hopefully we get some new Fanatic family members. We're just on the brink of 20,000 subscribers. We hit 3.3 million views. We're going to be growing past that. You know this, all right? 100,000 hours I've dedicated to the channel, and you have over 1,000 videos, reaction videos, live streams, and original content in the platform, and this is something that's exciting because, like I said, whether you love the Yankees or you hate the Blue Jays, you love the Yankees, you hate the Yankees. You love the Blue Jays, you hate the Blue Jays. You love MLB, you fucking hate MLB. Just hang out with your boy. Like I said, it just gives me an opportunity to hang out with you and talk with y'all. Psycho Wolf in the building, what it do? One of my new favorites. No Clan Jolly in the building. Uzi Vert in the building. No Clan Jolly said, put Mahomes as a pitcher. Uzi in the building. Cash Out Hybrid in the building. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And I'm kind of curious, if you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. Because like I said, this is my very first debut of the MLB live play-by-play and reactions for the Blue Jays, the Yankees, or any type of baseball game ever. So if you can smash the like button and we can get this up to 50, maybe 100 before the stream is over, depending on how many people pop in, and we can get some people, to hop in the chat, people that can smash the like button, maybe get some donations here and there if someone is able to do that. YouTube will see that. Maybe they'll be able to promote me. I'm going to do the Dodger game against the Rockies as well, and the more people that we can have hop in and join the Fanatic family, this is a place where you can come, where we can talk about any baseball team. We can talk about NFL. We can talk about any sports because obviously we know we do NFL and college football is probably at the top of the peak, and the tier list, on what I do. But I want to show my range. I want to be able to show my range. And obviously with baseball, we know it's a little bit slower. And unless you have a connection with it, you played when you were a kid. You played in junior high, high school, maybe college, semi-pro, or you just have a connection with your father, your mother, someone that you have it there. I absolutely love baseball. The NBA to me is kind of trash. All right. College basketball, even though March Madness is going on right now, is kind of gone downhill. It's kind of trash. So really with me, it's NFL, college football, wrestling, AEW, WWE, and the MLB. Those are the top tier for me. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I mean, your boy is ready. I got the Griffey stance. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. Let's go. This is MLB opening day. And we're going to have a lot of fun. And I think we're going to grow quite a bit. And like I said, I'm going to do a lot of coverage of a lot of the top tier teams. And like I said, it'll give an opportunity for you guys to be able to learn a little bit more about the game. If you don't have a favorite team, maybe we can get some Fanatic family members to finally have a favorite player or team. You can learn something new here. And like I said, I've been watching baseball and I've been watching wrestling. I've been watching NFL and college football since the mid-'80s. I'm old as fuck. I know I look kind of young, but I'm old as hell, all right? But I love the game of baseball because of my dad, All right, I met Ken Griffey Jr. in 1989 and Ken Griffey Sr. in his rookie season before he even took a plate appearance in the MLB, right? Got his autograph, right? Got to shake hands, got to talk to him, both of them, got a picture, still have all the memorabilia, and that was the first start of me being a Northwest sports fanatic, is baseball. So even though I have a love and passion for the NFL and college football, the relationship that I have with my dad's favorite sport, which is baseball, if you're talking about Northwest sports fanatics and you see the coverage and the grind that I have, imagine if your dad or mom watched 162 games of their favorite team. That's what my dad is. My dad literally watches every single Dodger game, even when it's in training camp and spring training. When you got those games that are not really meaning a whole lot. My dad watched like 20 of them, or if not more, almost all of them. So for a guy that has that kind of investment, he absolutely loves the Dodgers. So I love the Dodgers. Me and my dad are very, very close. And like I said, I try to go to his house and watch games together with him because he doesn't really follow the NBA, even though I live here in Oregon. The Blazers, it's not really. I mean, I love Dame Dolla, don't get me wrong, CJ McCollum, but the basketball feel with the teams and the Lakers and the Nets and just all the bandwagonness, no defense, it's just not fun for me anymore. College hoops, I don't care anymore. But as far as MLB, my love and passion for Ken Griffey Jr., my love and passion for my dad and the Dodgers and just baseball in general. And whenever I go to Mariners games, I always end up getting pieces of memorabilia. Like you can see like this, my baseball that I got from Kike Hernandez the last time that we went to a game pre-COVID. Obviously the Mariners were playing the Dodgers. Dodgers beat the brakes off of them. Clayton Kershaw was pitching, got a foul ball from Kike Hernandez, knees bloody. These guys fucking bum rushed me, but I ended up getting a foul ball and one of the greatest days of my life. And it was with my dad against the Dodgers in Seattle. So I have this really strong connection because of my dad. And like I said, it's sometimes for baseball fans, it's not for everyone. Sometimes it's a little slow, but like I said, if you have a love and a passion for the game, this is what it's about. We're going to still have the NFL. We're still going to have college football, but this gives you something else to hold you over if you're a football fan, or if you just love baseball like me, it'll gain a new audience. We can gain new friends, new fanatic family members, new people that I can communicate with on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. In social media, and I'm trying to get this channel ramped up so we can get over 20K, get to 25K, 30K, and if we can get a brand new audience that, maybe doesn't know that, we can have somewhere where every single MLB fan is welcome here, and we can just banter about our favorite teams, who we think is going to win the Cy Young, who's going to win offensive, rookie of the year, who's going to get the gold gloves, who's going to end up winning the pennant. Is it going to be the Dodgers? It kind of looks like it, based on bringing in, Bauer outage, Trevor Bauer and just the lineup. They ended up losing a couple pieces on the Dodgers, but not a lot. Kike Hernandez is now on the Boston Red Sox. Jock Peterson is on the Cubs. Good for them, but we brought in Bauer outage, Trevor Bauer, and like I said, for me and my dad, following obviously the Los Angeles Dodgers is the team that I follow the most, and we have been following them for a long, long time. They finally got over the hump, win the pennant. And sometimes you got to get rid of some of those bad seeds like Yasiel Puig, which we loved, in, short spurts, but it just seemed like he was kind of a knucklehead. And then the Dodgers ended up getting better and better and better. Psycho Wolf in the building, No Clan Jolly in the building, Uzi in the building, Cash Out Hybrid in the building, Zay Zay in the building, Zay Zay in the building, Juan Gotti in the building. I wake up all happy for opening day, and then boom, the national game got postponed. I saw that with COVID. A little disappointing, based off that matchup, but I'm very excited to have this game. If you guys don't know, this game is on ESPN, and that's why I'm doing the Yankees and the Blue Jays. So I'm trying to do all the games that I can that are on ESPN. The shitty thing is me being, a Mariner fan, even though they're trash. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2001. They haven't been good since Ichiro's rookie year. I mean, I love Griffey. I love Edgar Martinez, right? I love Randy Johnson. Fuck A-Rod, all right? I love Ichiro, so those are kind of my main guys. You got Kyle Lewis, but he's injured. So I'm like, fuck. You got Kellenic, but he's not called up yet. We got Big Maple coming back with Paxton, which is nice. But the Mariners always get to a certain point where they get pretty good with their players, and they trade them away to the Yankees, like a farm team, to the Cubs, to the Red Sox, to the Dodgers, like Seager. So it's just kind of a shame that, I can't really put all my eggs in the basket because the organization is with Nintendo, and their ownership doesn't really care about winning, and it's about just getting some butts in the seats, and it's sad that the Sonics ended up not, now having a team there because Seattle and the Northwest, me living in Oregon, has got a real strong passion for sports. So I almost wish that the Oakland A's would move up to Portland, and we could have the Oakland A's here just because Seattle and what they're doing there with their organization is trash. It's like the Houston Texans in the NFL. They're not doing the right things at the right time. They've had some great players, but they're just not putting it together. As far as my dad's Dodgers, though, I mean, I'm a big Sandy Koufax guy. You know, we met him. That was my dad's hero. And my dad, obviously, and Ken Griffey Jr. are my heroes. And I met Ken Griffey Jr. in 89. I met Sandy Koufax in 1992. And that's a big part of not only shaking the hand, getting the pictures. My dad never smiles in pictures. If I show you the picture with Sandy Koufax in 92, big smile from ear to ear. And it changed my life. You know, watching Oregon football, watching the NFL and Joe Montana and Jerry Rice at an early age, Wayne Gretzky, you know, watching all these amazing athletes, Jordan, Magic, Bird, you know, Olajuwon. It changed my life, right? But actually getting to meet legends like Ken Griffey Jr., you know, probably the best baseball player that never cheated. You know, he had 10 great years, right, where he dominated the MLB. Then he had 10 injury-prone years, and then he got kind of fat and he retired. But no one, as you can see here, nobody is going to be on that Griffey level where I got the Russell Athletic custom jersey, 1995 sewn, $500 jersey. You're not going to be able to find another one of these. You know, Griffey changed my life. He really did. It's like the biggest guy that you could meet here in the Northwest besides maybe Clyde Drexler, but Griffey's above him. All right, you know, hands down. We know Griffey had the sweetest swing. We know Griffey has really changed the game, you know, with Ken Griffey Jr. baseball on Super Nintendo. He had candy. He has the shoes. I mean, he's got everything, and he never cheated. He's a class act on and off the field. I absolutely love Griffey. My hands down favorite player in any sport. I mean, I love Derek Brooks, right? I love Devin White and Levante David for my Buccaneers, but it comes nowhere near even Justin Herbert and LaMichael James and DeAnthony Thomas and Kayvon Thibodeau and all these guys that I love here on Oregon Ducks college football. But Ken Griffey Jr., hands down, is my number one favorite athlete in any sport. Got a lot of memorabilia. I still got the autographed baseball cards, still got the Upper Deck, the Fleer, the Don Russ, lots of memorabilia. Love Griffey, as well as the Los Angeles Dodgers of my dad. And if I ever go to his house and I can go live stream and I can show you the memorabilia that my dad has, from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s to current. I mean, we're talking about Sandy Koufax autographs, Don Drysdale, Duke Snyder, Oral Hershiser, Kershaw. I mean, you name it, my dad's got it. And it's very exciting that we're finally here on fucking opening day. Juan Gotti, I'm sorry that your game ended up getting canceled. I was really looking forward to watching that. Also because they were going to be on ESPN as well. So the more you stream baseball games, the more you get views. Stay consistent. I am going to. Like I said, and I know with copyright, I can't do a lot of wrestling, you know, reaction videos or baseball with the MLB. NBA is kind of tricky. NFL is pretty much the most lenient. Otherwise, I'd be able to do that as well. Ichiro in 2001, that was the last time that, you know, we were good. It was his rookie season. That's when we went to the playoffs in 2001. Since then, they've been on the longest drought in baseball, if you look it up. They're horrible. And that's just a kind of a, you know, a very big disappointment to me. You know, I mean, it's of course, if you have a favorite team, you want your team to be, you know, good. And, you know, me being a Buccaneer fan for, you know, since 1995, and they were trash until this year when we won the Super Bowl, right? And then being a Blazer fan, you know, just being kind of mediocre. You know, we got to the West Finals against Steph Curry and Draymond Green and Klay Thompson, you know, KD a couple years ago. But obviously, you're not going to beat a team like that. Right? So usually there's not a whole lot of excitement for Blazer fans here, you know, kind of being average or above average, maybe making the playoffs, but getting bumped in the first round. Buccaneers finally got good, and my Oregon Ducks have been pretty solid, you know, with Justin Herbert now going into the league and dominating, so that's kind of nice there on that end. But, you know, as far as the Mariners, I mean, they have been horrible, so I got to kind of hold on to the past, you know, with Ken Griffey Jr., my favorite player. My second favorite player, Randy Johnson, the big unit, all right? Edgar Martinez, Ichiro, those are my guys, you know what I mean? I don't really got a whole lot of love for A-Rod, you know, just saying that, but they definitely kind of wasted Ichiro's career to a certain degree, but, you know, for us here in the Northwest, we needed that superstar. We needed that guy after Griffey, after Randy Johnson, after Edgar Martinez. We needed it, and I absolutely loved watching him, and he was a joy to watch. If you watched him, you know, play, I mean, he put us back on the map, and so that was very exciting. But like I said, we got the Yankees and we got the Blue Jays. I'm going to be doing live play-by-play and reactions, which is more likely going to be live pitch-by-pitch and reactions. I'm not going to call call every single pitch because obviously, as you know, with baseball, you got to be able to have usually 2 or 3 guys in the booth. That's why it's very difficult to be able to call, a baseball game by yourself. But like I said, this is going to be a room where everyone can come in as a fan. Ryan the Canadian, let's go Jays. Let's get it, baby. I'm excited. And like I said, I'll be able to go over, the stats. I'll be able to go over the lineups. You can go over any type of opinions, anything that you want to talk about. I mean, this is why we're here. We're here for opening day. The Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees, live, pitch by pitch and reactions, play by play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. It's fucking what? Fucking opening day. It's April Fool's Day, but there's nothing fooling me or y'all. We're here. We're finally here, and this gives us something to, pay attention to before we get back to the NFL draft and the NFL season. I'm not really into the NBA or college hoops, so I'm very excited. This is the debut of the MLB live stream play-by-play, my very first one, adding just another, piece to the channel so we can hopefully get more Fanatic family members. And like I said, if you love baseball or you hate baseball or you're here for me or you just want to talk in the chat, we can talk literally about anything NFL related if you want, fine. College football, college hoops, NBA, AEW, WWE. You know your boy. I'm a fanatic, so I follow everything. And let me know. And holla at me if you're in the chat right now. Who is your favorite team? I know a few of y'all are like the Blue Jays that are in the building. Holla at me if you are, like the Yankees. And like I said, I imagine as I do more and more of these, we're going to get more and more fans that follow that particular team. And I don't think anyone else is really doing this right now. I think I am one of the only ones that's really doing live play-by-play and reactions or live pitch-by-pitch and reactions in the MLB. So I'm really excited to be able to gain this new opportunity for more Fanatic family members. Zay, Yankees, baby. And I got a lot of fucking memorabilia of MLB, NBA, NFL. So I'll be able to kind of show off some of the, goodies that I got, with, baseballs and bats and gloves and just a lot of, things that I have collected since I've been collecting since 1985. I have a lot. So it'll be kind of nice to share some of the Major League Baseball memorabilia that I've collected over the years. So let's go in here and let me acknowledge everybody in the building. Cycle Wolf in the building. He's a Blue Jays fan. No Clan Jolly is in the building. Uzi is in the building, and he's a Braves fan. He said, put Mahomes as pitcher. We will see. That's probably never going to happen because we know what he can do with the Kansas City Chiefs. He said, I like the Blue Jays for MLB, Raptors for NBA, and Bucks for the NFL. Zay's in the building. He loves his Yankees. What to do? Ryan the Canadian is in the building. Let's go Jays. And the Jays are one of the more up-and-coming teams that I like to be able to pay attention to just because they have players that are sons of the dads that I used to watch when I was a kid. Dante Bichette, Vlad Guerrero, Biggio. And then they got George Springer in the offseason, even though he's hurt. Ryu, the former pitcher of, the Los Angeles Dodgers, is going to be, balling out there as well. And they can't afford to lose him. So they definitely have a lot of potential, moving forward. And I'm very excited about that. Ryan, the Canadian, says, let's go Jays. Let's go, baby. Let's see here. Juan Gotti said they wasted Ichiro's career. Hey, but, at least we got him here in the Northwest. And we needed someone like a Griffey type of player to be able to show us what we could have, even though we're not going to be going to the playoffs anytime soon. Let's see. Zay says Yankees. Let's go, baby. Gerald, black and gold light toes. What to do? Hey, your boy's grinding, man. Like I said, I was going through some ups and I was going through some downs. Depression hit me pretty hard, you know what I mean? And like I said, I finally climbed out of it. And your boys, it's opening day, man. Yankees, Blue Jays. We're about to get off to first pitch with Garrett Cole, one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball, besides Jacob deGrom. I mean, those are like really the top two guys. You guys comment below if you guys think differently. But, you guys know me for NFL, and you guys know me for college football. But I think I'm going to impress you with my MLB knowledge. And here we go. First pitch. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Nice strike to get it started. It's on ESPN right now. So if you guys want to watch along with me, it's opening day. We got Cole on the mound. Second pitch is low. We got a ball, 1-1 count. But I appreciate you guys very, very much. I hope you guys enjoy this new part of the channel of me expanding the growth and being able to try to get some more people involved, in the NWSF and the Fanatic family. So let's go, baby. And Cole is one of the best pitchers in baseball. So obviously when you get guys like Clayton Kershaw, Walker Buehler, Trevor Bauer for my dad, and my Dodgers, I'm going to be paying attention. You know, when you get top tier guys that are pitching besides the hitters, you know, like Tatis on the Padres and certain guys like Freddie Freeman on the Braves, you know, you're wanting to pay attention. Mike Trout on the Angels, you know, there's just certain guys that are almost must-see TV that you really want to be able to pay attention to. And like I said, I love baseball, and I've been following it, you know, since the mid-'80s. Nice punch out. Punch out by Garrett Cole. Got one strikeout under his belt already. Let's see. V-Man. Bang. Let's go, baby. $2. A $2 holla. Black and gold light toes. Great to see you. Uzi says Braves going to the World Series this year or soon. They got a bright future. I don't know if they're going to go to the World Series this year, but guess what? They have a fantastic team. The Braves, the Padres, the Dodgers, you're going to be battling it out for years to come. And then the American League, it looks like the Yankees are going to be one of the top dogs. White Sox are going to be kind of on the up and up. You know, there's certain teams, you know, that are going to be on the up and up. But, I mean, on paper, it really looks like the Dodgers have a great chance, you know, to repeat. And a nice 0-2 count. Bo Bichette, one of the up-and-coming superstars in the MLB, at the plate right now. ESPN, turn it on and join your boy. Uzi says, first time I've been excited about the Braves since the 90s. Yeah, and they had a great run in the 90s, and they have a fantastic team. Okuna, they have so many nice pieces. I absolutely love watching the Braves, and they're going to be getting to a point where they will overtake the Dodgers probably, and the Padres will too, and they'll be all battling it out for that position to the World Series to get the pennant. But it wouldn't surprise me if the Padres or the Braves win a pennant in the next 10 years, like no cap. Muhammadu Asila in the building. What to do, man? We got the Blue Jays. We got the Yankees. Live play-by-play and reactions. Live pitch-by-pitch and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Cole, he's got pretty good control so far. You know, like I said, with Cole, he's one of the best pitchers in the game, so we're going to have to see. I was really hoping that we'd get George Springer out there. Love the uniforms that the Blue Jays got with the sky blue, the baby blue. One of the best uniforms in baseball in the MLB, the Toronto Blue Jays, the ones that they got on right now. Blue tops, blue bottoms, fire. Bo Bichette, right at him. Garrett Cole, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to the bottom of the first. Said Psycho Wolf, I haven't watched MLB in a while. Is the Jays roster good? It is pretty good. Like I said, once they get George Springer back in the lineup, you got Bo Bichette. You know, it's Dante Bichette's son that we just got to see there up at the plate. You got Vlad Guerrero Jr. You know, you got Craig Biggio's son. And then you got fucking, you know, your boy George Springer once he comes back. So the lineup for the Blue Jays is actually pretty good. It's worth watching. When you got 4 or 5 guys out of your lineup that are almost must-see TV that you want to be able to pay attention to, I would say, yeah, that's definitely worthy of me being able to see what they can do out there, and that's big facts. So I'm excited to see what opportunities that we are going to be able to get with them, and that's big facts. So let me go here, trying to get things adjusted. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. It's opening day, April Fool's Day. Supposedly, you know, a lot of people and their tomfoolery are going to be happening today. But you know what? It's opening day, man. You know what I mean? So this is one of these days that even if you don't like baseball that much, you know, you're going to pay attention. Because, I mean, like I said, what else is going on? I mean, like I said, the NBA is trash, right? College hoops isn't the same, right, with the March Madness and the tourney, right? Wrestling is starting to get a little bit better, you know, with AEW and WWE, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Dynamite, even though wrestling Twitter is a fucking piece of chaos week in and week out, day in and day out. But, you know, we're here. We're here for the Blue Jays. We're here for the Yankees. I'm going to do the Dodgers and the Rockies after this as well. And I'm trying to gain a new following, obviously, as we're moving forward. You know, because, like I said, we do a lot on this channel, but I've never done, you know, MLB, and I'm very excited to be able to open the door to hopefully, you know, have more and more people join the Fanatic family. And that way we can just, you know, have new conversations and gain more fans to the channel. Like I said, it's something that I'm really, really excited for. Appreciate you guys very, very much. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. Love ya, appreciate ya, and like I said, we're just on the cusp of 20,000 subscribers. Like I said, over 1,000 videos in the library, live streams, reaction videos, original content, over 100,000 hours dedicated to the channel, blood, sweat, and tears. And guess what? It's fucking opening day, all right? Let's go. Let's go. So that we got Ryu, we got LeMahieu, Judge, Hicks, Giancarlo Stanton, Gleyber Torres, Urshela, Gary Sanchez, Jay Bruce, and Clint Frazier. What a fucking lineup that the Yankees got. So they definitely are going to be one of the teams we thought, the Tampa Bay Rays kind of overachieved last year and took the Dodgers to the limit. And we got Hyunjin Ryu that used to be on the Dodgers. He is probably one of the most valuable pieces on the Blue Jays just because their pitching staff doesn't have the depth. If he goes down, the Blue Jays are kind of fucked. If you look at his ERA, look at that, lowest ERA since 2018. Jacob deGrom 1, right? Hyunjin Ryu is number 2. Verlander 3, Cole 4, Kershaw 5, Blake Snell 6, and Scherzer 7. Unbelievable. So he has had some of the best stats, for a guy that people kind of sleep on. Number 2 in ERA to Jacob deGrom. I mean, I would say that is must-see TV, and that's why I'm watching this game right now today. 1-1 count. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss. Let's go. I can't wait to see Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton because those guys are the Bronx Bombers. I absolutely love watching guys go deep. Oh, baby. You know what I mean? Guys going deep, baby. Let's go. Let's see what Ryu can do with his control here today. Ooh. LeMahieu right at first base. 1 out. Let's go. Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. Live play-by-play and reactions. Live pitch-by-pitch and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF. or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. V-Man 29397. New York Yankees 5, Blue Jays 2. Yanks will win and get the pennant. Strong words. Appreciate you, V-Man. Thank you for the donation, getting the ball rolling. And like I said, I love the MLB. And then we got the Dodgers and Rockies on after this. I'll do that as well. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. And like I said, I think this is going to be something that it's going to grow further and further along. We got Aaron Judge up to bat. Big swing and a miss. Come on, Aaron Judge. Let's see what you got here against Ryu. Ryu's pretty solid. He doesn't give up a whole lot of home runs. So, I mean, if it was a shittier pitcher, I'd be like, oh, man, Judge is going deep. And he can go deep on anyone. But let's see. Stance in the batter box looks good. He's healthy from the injury that he had last season. Pitches outside. 2-1 count. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday, a fantastic April Fool's. And like I said, if you know anyone that likes baseball, if you know anyone that has the love and the passion like I do as well, let them know about the Fanatic family, the Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions. Big chop by Aaron Judge. 2-2 count. It's exciting, man. I'm so glad that baseball's back. I'm so glad baseball is back. Gives you something else to kind of watch and have things go. V-Man says my favorite part of the 90s Braves and them falling short to the Yankees. God, they had a great team back then, the Braves did. The great team, you know what I mean? Just like the Buffalo Bills were, in the 90s. They kind of had those struggles, but the Braves at least got over the hump and got at least one pennant after going to the World Series 2, 3, 4 times in a row. Pitches low. 3-2 count. Full count for Aaron Judge. Let's see if he swings for the fucking fences and goes deep. Psycho Wolf says, I'm glad the Blue Jays have a good roster. Been a good week this week. I got my first gaming PC. Nice, Uzi. Almost to 20K subs. Yeah, like I said, I got over to the 20,000 mark on the Steelers-Ravens game last season. Obviously, some people like to give the sub and take it away. People are fickle. I'm not worried about it. Big swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss on Aaron Judge Ryu with a fucking strikeout. Nice K. But at this point, having to make up, about 100 subs or whatnot, I know I'll be able to get there. And once we get, like to 21K, over a good number, even those fickle people that want to give a sub or take a sub away, fuck it. I'll be able to keep growing. And the goal is to get to 25K, 30K, go from 3.3 million views, to get to 4. And then obviously eventually, go to 5 and 6 and 8 and 10. But we're just going to keep grinding and keep working hard. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. We got the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees on ESPN right now. Opening fucking day. Live play-by-play and reactions. Pitch-by-pitch and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Now we got Hicks at bat. Count is 1 ball, 0 strikes, still 0-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Ryu, second best ERA besides Jacob deGrom since 2018, which is very surprising when you got a lot of guys like Scherzer and Kershaw and other these big names that are up there, as well as Garrett Cole. So it shows you that Ryu, when he was on the Dodgers, was very nice, but he's the most valuable piece, arguably, to the Blue Jays, even though they have George Springer, who's hurt, who's not playing today, even though you have Biggio's son, even though you got Bo Bichette, who's a stud, even though you got Vlad Guerrero Jr., he is the most valuable piece on this roster. It's like you can't really afford to lose Hyun-Jin Ryu, my boy, Asian sensation in the building. Since I'm half Japanese, I love rooting for the Asian players like Ichiro, and anytime I can see an Asian player dominate in sports like the MLB, which is very hard to do, I absolutely love it. Hats off to him. Ryu? And he's a lefty, too, on top of that. But I guess with Ichiro, he was a lefty, so I don't know if it's just the Asian community, out there in Japan. I mean, you had other guys on the Yankees as we more Hideki Matsui, the Bronx Bama, back in the day. But he wasn't really on the same level as Ichiro. But it was kind of cool to be able to see him, come to the States and do his thing. All right. 2-2 count. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Another punch out and another K by Ryu. All right, I'm going to have to update scoreboard here. Now we're going into the second inning. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. We're in a commercial break. Nice start for both pitchers, to kind of get things moving. We got the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees live play-by-play and reactions, live pitch-by-pitch and reactions by the best on fucking YouTube. Your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button. Donate to your boy if you can. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. This is the debut of the MLB season. All right, for me, for obviously not only opening day of 2021, but the debut of the live pitch-by-pitch and reactions and the play-by-play and reactions. So if you love NFL, you love college football, wrestling, NBA, MLB, anything and above, hop in the chat, talk to me. I mean, like I said, baseball, at times is kind of a longer spanned out game, so interact with your boy. And like I said, if you have the game available, on your TV or on your computer, it's on ESPN, so we can all watch it together and we can talk baseball. If you have other questions that you want to talk about, NFL related, the draft, who's going where, your boy's on top of it. I'm on top of everything in the NFL and the college football scene also. So holla at me and let me know. Appreciate everyone that's in the building right now. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. And the more and more people that we can get in the building, the more and more people we can get to smash the like button and to donate, YouTube will see that. And then hopefully we can get more and more people that'll hop in and join your boy, and we can grow this Fanatic family. We're just on the cusp of 20,000 subscribers. We're just on the cusp of getting closer to that 4 million view mark. We're at 3.3 plus million views, over 1,000 videos in the library. All right, 100,000 hours dedicated to the channel, and I'm not stopping. Can't stop, won't stop, and it's fucking opening day. All right, I got my Russell Athletic jersey, Ken Griffey Jr. sewn 1995, worth about $500. You're not going to find it, and a cutoff jersey at that. All right. This is where it's at, baby. We are ready. We are ready for baseball season, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to be doing the Dodgers, and I'm going to be doing the Rockies at 1, so it's going to be a back-to-back. Your boy's going to be grinding. I would like to do a lot of Mariner games, even though they're fucking trash, but they're on so late here in Oregon. They're on at like 7 o'clock, and if the game will be over at like 10 or 11, obviously I got to get to sleep. So if there's games that are earlier that the Mariners are on and I can do some, I will. But like I said, Sunday Night Baseball is going to be a key piece for me moving forward. We got Hernandez up to bat. We'll have to see what the Blue Jays can do. I love their uniforms, kind of the baby blue, bright tops, baby blue pants, top, bottom, just looking swaggy as hell out there. One of my favorite uniform combinations. Garrett Cole in the building. On the mound, one of the best pitchers in baseball, as we know. And it's a very exciting time. It's fucking opening day, Your boy is ready. Your boy is ready to see some bombs today, all right? Your boy is ready. Either, it doesn't matter if you're a right-hander, you know what I mean? Or if you got the Griffey style, and you're a lefty. Let me see some fucking bombs today, all right? That's why the bat is out, I'm ready. Let's get this bitch going, man. It's opening day. You know what I mean? I appreciate every single one of y'all, and you're a part of history because this is my very first live pitch-by-pitch and reaction, live play-by-play and reactions that we have in the business. 2-2 count. Ooh, nice hit. Ooh, here we go. The first hit of the 2021 season by Hernandez. A nice single through the middle. Let's go. If you haven't smashed the fucking like button, please do. I spent a lot of hard work and time with the background, so I hope you guys love it. I hope you guys appreciate everything that I've been doing, with the NFL, the NBA, obviously everything in wrestling, everything in every single category in sports. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And here we go. Vlad Guerrero Jr. I used to watch his dad play. That shows you how old I fucking am. I'm an old head. I've been around for a long time. Been watching baseball since '85. I used to watch Biggio, Bichette, and Vlad, the original Vlad Guerrero, doing bombs for the Angels. Now you got his son playing. I am so fucking old. But it's great to see these guys out there. Hernandez singled to shallow left. Now we got a guy on first base. The first fucking hit of 2021. Let's get it, man. Stoked. Ooh, right up the middle. Oh, let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vlad Guerrero Jr. You knew he was going to get after it. And usually these guys go for, the first pitch, the second pitch, trying to get ahead of the count. Nice follow through right there. Right up the middle, almost hit the fucking pitcher in the head. Woo! He's fucking smoked it. Let's go. Let's go. ESPN, the game is on. Let's go, baby. Holla at your boy. And like I said, what a great hit for Vlad Guerrero Jr. And like I said, that's why I'm here. I'm here for Vlad Guerrero Jr. I'm here for Biggio. I'm here for Bo Bichette. I'm here for Ryu. I wanted to see fucking George Springer. And I'm here for the Bronx Bombers. I'm here for Giancarlo Stanton and fucking Aaron Judge and the rest of the crew. So if you guys haven't got settled in just yet, please do holla at me. If you're in the room and you're new, or if you're not new, let me know who your favorite baseball team is in the chat, where you're from. Like I said, so we can all get to know each other. We're going to be growing the platform more and more. Most of y'all that are in the building are probably fans of the NFL work that I do. But if you're in the chat, let me know. Where are you from and who's your favorite baseball team if you haven't already said it already as we're, going through the lineup here. Let's go. We got a guy on first and a guy on second. 0-0. Looks like the Blue Jays are going to try to take advantage. We're at the top of the second, 0 outs. So more than likely, we're going to get at least one run. If they sacrifice a guy, get a guy over, you're going to be able to get at least one guy to score in this situation. I mean, unless they fucking totally implode, which sometimes happens with like double plays and triple plays. But it kind of has that feel the Blue Jays are going to get on the board. Ooh! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Let's go! Woo-hoo! And there we go. And there it is. There it is. Big, big hit. Right up the middle, the Blue Jays. Gurriel in the building. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's update this motherfucking score, baby. Oh, look at that. Gurriel Jr. Let's go. Garcia in the building. Let's go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, let's add it. Boom. Oh, baby. Second inning. And we finally get some points on the board. Toronto Blue Jays versus New York Yankees. Live pitch by pitch and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button. Donate to your boy if you can. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Pitch by pitch, play by play, the best in the business. No one else is doing it. Your boy's grinding, and I'll be here for the Dodgers and the Rockies here in a couple hours as well. Let's go. We got a guy on first, and we got a guy on second. All right, we're at the top of the second inning. Blue Jays 1, Yankees 0. They're definitely getting on a nice little hot streak here. Oh, we got a pop-up. All right, Jay Bruce making the play there. Okay, I see you. Garcia, yeah, and the thing is, some people love baseball, some people don't like it, but like I said, you can come in here and we can talk sports of any kind. But like I said, if you got a favorite football team, baseball team, whatever you want to talk about. I mean, this is an open forum for everyone. Fanatic family. It doesn't matter what you represent, who you're from, where you're from, who you represent. It's all good, man. Like I said, I'm trying to grow the channel and get over the hump of this 20K, baby. Just like Uzi said, almost there. I already hit 20K, like I said, but, sometimes people on YouTube are, kind of fickle. So got to work a little bit harder to regain those people. We're in Yankee Stadium, kind of overcast day. Top of the second, we got a guy on first. We got a guy on second. The Blue Jays are humming. And like I said, they got everything going here. Nice little streak of hits back to back to back. and they finally punched in a run. And, I mean, now we're kind of sitting at the point where we got one out. We might be able to get one more run knocked in unless we get a big home run for Randall. Gotcha. Center fielder. Not as good as some of the other players that are in the lineup, so I don't really see him with home run power. But you never know. You never know with these guys. Garrett Cole getting kind of eaten up here in the beginning. Ooh, pitches inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees. Live, play-by-play and reactions. Live, pitch-by-pitch and reactions. With your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button if you haven't done it yet. Like I said, the more likes, the more donations, the more interaction with the chat that I can have with you guys. YouTube will see that. Maybe we can get them to promote the channel, share the channel on more people's YouTube's page, so that way we can get this channel over that 20K hump. I would really appreciate anyone that could share this on their Facebook, their Instagram, their Twitter, TikTok, if possible as well. And like I said, we're at opening day. So this is a great day in sports since we're kind of waiting for the NFL. We're waiting for the NFL draft at the end of the month. We're waiting for the NFL season to get started. But in the meantime, at least we have something else that's better than the NBA, in my opinion, which is Major League Baseball. Nice pitch by Garrett Cole. Blows it right by Grichuk. Swing and a miss. Not being able to get that. Psycho Wolf in the building. Garcia in the building. Uzi in the building. V-Man in the building. What to do? 2-2 count. Low and outside. 3-2 count. It's the top of the second. And we got 2 guys on base on first and second. Blue Jays 1. Yankees 0. Let's go. Appreciate everyone in the building joining your boy for the debut of the MLB season opening day. And my debut. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss. Let's go. Let's go. Garrett Cole. Let's go. Big swing and a miss. Let's go, baby. So your birthday's on the 16th of this month. That's crazy. That's my girlfriend's birthday, Psycho Wolf. April 16th. April 16th, man. Happy birthday. You're going to be getting a birthday here in a couple weeks, my guy. Grichuk with the big swing and a miss. Okay. Cole squinting his eyes, trying to get the sign. Top of the second, guy on first and second. Can they hold and stop the bleeding? We're already at 1-0. I mean, if they get a big bomb right here, we're looking at 4-0. I know the Yankees could come back even if that happened. No problem, Psycho. Appreciate you, man. Anytime we can get new people to join the channel, I love interacting, with the new fans. And like I said, it can show my depth, on the channel, but just not with the football knowledge, not just with wrestling, which are kind of my 2 favorite things. NFL, college football, AEW and WWE, WWF, WCW, ECW, and on and on and on. Those are my 2 favorites, but I have a lot of love for the MLB, as you can see. Meeting Ken Griffey Jr., obviously, and getting the autograph on the rookie card and shaking the hand and meeting Sandy Koufax will do that to you. That's what made me a Northwest Sports Fanatic. 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 strike away from Garrett Cole getting out of this fucking inning. 20 fucking pitches in this inning. He needs to find a way to get out of here. Yankees fans are standing up. They're starting to clap, trying to root behind Garrett Cole, slapping the seats. Let's see what they can do right here, because this is one of the top 2 pitchers in Major League Baseball, not named Jacob deGrom from the New York Mets. Ooh, just outside. 2-2 count. 99 fucking miles an hour. Get the fuck out of here. It's the top of the second. It's 2 outs. Blue Jays 1, Yankees 0. We got Garrett Cole on the mound, and we got Jansen in the batter's box. Let's see what he can do. See if we can get a big clutch hit here. 2-2 count. Let's see if he swings for the fences or if he lets it go by him. Low and outside. 3-2 count. If he gets a walk right here and we get bases loaded, watch out. Watch out. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. Like I said, pitch-by-pitch and reactions, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. Love you. Appreciate you. And this is just the beginning for the channel regarding the MLB. It's going to put us over the top and get us over the hump. Absolutely. All right, here we go. 3-2 count. Fans are standing. Cole on the mound. Let's see what he does. See if we get a big swing and or miss. Ooh, fouled off. 99 miles an hour. Jesus. Damn, he can bring the heat. He can bring the heat. I mean, back in my day, I was watching guys like Nolan Ryan. It was a little bit different, type of game, back then. Watching Pedro Martinez in his prime, as watching some of these top dogs. Randy Johnson, my favorite pitcher of all time, the big unit. All right, here we go. 3-2 count. We got guys on first and second. Top of the second inning. Blue Jays 1, Yankees 0. Cole on the mound. Another pop up and foul back. Let's go, baby. How's everybody doing today, man? Is everyone doing good? It's Thursday. It's April Fool's. It's April 1st. Can you believe it? Even with this COVID year, it seems like time is just flying by. I mean, like I said, it just was like the Super Bowl, with my Buccaneers winning just a couple days ago, and now we're already in April. We're here for baseball. We're going to be in the NFL draft at the end of the year. No, at the end of the month. 3-2 count, fouls it off his fucking leg as he goes down to one knee. Come on, Jansen. But it just seems like, everything just started off, with football, and now we're getting closer to the draft in about a month, and then we're going to get into, obviously the combine. We're going to end up getting into, training camp, and then we'll go to preseason, only 3 games, and then we're going to end up going to the regular season, adding a game, adding an extra week. I'm excited for the NFL season, but like I said, in the meantime, I'm really excited about me and my dad's Dodgers, the opportunity they have to go possibly back-to-back with the pennants, but I'm excited for just baseball in general. Let's go. All right, Cole on the mound. Let's go. Big fucking strikeout. Let's go. Third K of the game, and he bails him out. Gave up quite a few hits, but we're still sitting at 1-0 Blue Jays. Huge. Now we're going to end up seeing what the Yankees can do, obviously, at the batter's box. We got the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Live, play-by-play and reactions, pitch-by-pitch and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. And I'm really excited for the next matchup. I mean, this is the first game, so obviously I'm excited to be able to see what they can do. But I'm really excited for the Dodgers and the Rockies, since that's the team that I follow the most, besides the Mariners from time to time, to see what they're doing. And the Dodgers with my dad, him following them since the 50s, it's kind of nice, that they finally got over the hump. After all these years, it was their first pennant since 1988. As you know, remember Oral Hershiser, Kirk Gibson. It's been quite some time. So we got the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Commercial break. Go take a piss, go take a shit, get some water, get some breakfast, get some lunch, and then when we get back from the commercial break, can call this matchup for the rest of the day. Let's go, baby. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's April Fool's. It's April 1st. It's a great day, man. To be a baseball fan, it's a great day to be alive. All right, let me take a quick look to see if there's any breaking news in the sports world. Your boy's always on it. See what their other moves. I know Lindor got a big contract for the Mets last night, which isn't really that surprising. I figured that he was going to get that big money. Let me see here. Got my buddy just sent me a message. Yeah, he's actually a contractor that does remodeling, and he's actually remodeling Brandon Crawford's house. That's in Scottsdale, Arizona. MLB player for the Giants, and he sent me some pictures. The guy has a $3 million home. So I mean, he's going to be doing some of the remodel in there, which is kind of cool. But you never know. If you end up living in Arizona, my boy, he's got kind of the links, with some of these famous people, to be able to do some work in their houses, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this guy's house that he showed me was insane. It's like a fucking Hugh Hefner palace. But I guess if you're a professional baseball player and you're a millionaire, you can have a 5-bedroom, 7-bath, $3 million, home, something to strive for, especially when you get guys like Skip Bayless, making $1 million or more a year, and he's just talking shit, all the shit that just comes out of his mouth. So definitely gives me hope, at some point the right door is going to open, and that the opportunity will be there, not necessarily just for the money, but just for the passion and the love for the game. But obviously if you can get paid well like that and do something that you love and have passion for, who wouldn't want that? All right, we're in the bottom of the second inning. All right, it's 1-0 Blue Jays, as you can see. It's on ESPN right now. We got Giancarlo Stanton, one of my favorite players in the league. at bat. Let's see what he can do, if he can get this off to a big bomb. Ooh, fouls it off. Count. It's 2-2. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Oh, everyone loves Shannon Sharp more than fucking Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless is a clown. We know that. Skip Bayless is a clown. We know this.
Run differential of a plus 180, and in the postseason, plus 31. There was thought that maybe they would have Stanton play in the outfield during spring training.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Just got to go through some of my emails and messages here real quick. We got the Blue Jays and we got the Yankees. It's 1-0, bottom of the second, 3-2 count, full count for one of the best in the business, Giancarlo Stanton.
Yankees trying to have their first base runner aboard.
Fouls it off.
Tried to go with the cutter there. Fouls off a tough pitch. Interesting to see what Hyun-Jin does right here because
Hyun-Jin Ryu, one of the best in the game. Let's go.
Judge is a dead low ball hitter. Have to try to elevate against him.
3-2, and he got under it.
Popped it up.
That's Bichette, who gives
Easy out. Trying to wait for the Yankees to get here on the board.
Ravi, happy opening day in the snow of Detroit.
Opening day, baby.
One of the season, Doug Glanville, career home run number 488 from Miguel Cabrera.
Best advice I ever heard playing at a college game at Brown University, hit the biggest snowflake.
He did just that. Slides into second, but it's a homer, Ravi.
Great to see, and great to see Cabrera doing that amongst many of the game's greats that are on the
Gleyber Torres. Let's go.
numbers. Breaking ball, slow one at 7.
YouTube still not pushing the live stream just yet, but no worries. As I do more and more, throughout the season, hopefully I'll get better positioning, on YouTube, because that's really what it is, depending on the new metrics and the analytics. Like I said, but I know that with time, hard work, we can gain more of a MLB audience as well. So I'm excited about the opportunity moving forward. Toronto 1, Yankees 0, bottom of the second, 0-2 count. Gleyber Torres at bat. Cycle Wolf, he says, do you think when Tyreek did the sharp phone calling thing, that was a turning point of the Bucks of playing? Oh, I just knew going into December, after we lost that game, that they had kind of an easy schedule in December to get back in a rhythm. And once they went 4-0 in December, I knew that was going to be kind of the turning point for them. Jeff Billings, what it do, my guy? How are you? Let's go Mets. Let's go, baby. It's opening day. I'm going to be doing a lot of live play-by-play and reactions, pitch-by-pitch and reaction videos for the MLB season. This is actually my very first live play-by-play and reaction video for MLB. As you know, I've done NBA, I've done NFL, I've done college football, I've done wrestling, kind of watch parties for like WrestleMania and Royal Rumble and whatnot. But I figured this is a good market to kind of tap into. And I love the Dodgers because of my dad. He's been a fan since the 50s. I'm a big Ken Griffey Jr. guy and just a big fan of baseball in general. And I'm going to do the Dodgers and Rockies here in a couple hours after this game is over. And it's opening day. It's an opportunity for me to keep growing the channel and get it over that 20K hump, since we're over the 3.3 million views and over 1,000 videos in the library. How are you, Jeff? How are things, man? Holla at me. He said, let's go Mets. I'm excited, man. Jacob deGrom, the best pitcher in the game. I mean, who's better than him? Garrett Cole's up there. You got a lot of these guys, that can bring it from time to time, like Scherzer and Kershaw, but they're kind of getting older. But I think right now it's not really debatable. Jacob deGrom is the best pitcher in baseball. I mean, Ryu's been pretty good in ERA. He's been number 2 in ERA behind deGrom, since 2018, which is kind of surprising if you really look at the other big names that are there. But I'm excited to see what the Mets can do. And we've obviously seen some big contracts. Like last night, we saw some big contracts get done with Lindor, which is very exciting, moving forward, getting these guys paid. Mike Trout, Tatis, from the Padres. But it's just amazing some of the amount of money that is getting dished out. Mike Trout, $426.5 million. All right, largest contracts by total value. Mookie Betts, my favorite player, not named Cody Bellinger, that's in the league. Amazing. Francisco Lindor, amazing. The Mets have never given out a contract over $200 million, and then they go ahead and do a $341 million deal, $1 million more than Fernando Tatis Jr. Was that a coincidence? I think not. And a lot of people are going to be at work. A lot of people are going to be sitting, at school, wherever you're at. But tune in. You got maybe your earbud in, or you're on your computer. Join your boy. And like I said, if you know anyone else that loves baseball as much as I do, as much as I love the NFL and the college, football game, I'm here. Pop up. Ooh, he got it. The first hit of the season by Gleyber Torres. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Finally, the Yankees are on the board. Not on the board, but at least they got a hit on the board. And they were waiting. And like I said, once they get kind of in a rhythm with the lineup that they have with Gleyber Torres, I mean, if you look at the lineup that they have, Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, it's just a matter of time before you see Judge bombs and Giancarlo Stanton bombs, going out here in the Bronx Bombers. Their lineup from, top to bottom is very impressive. Not a lot of weaknesses in the Yankees lineup, and normally it's not. I mean, it's definitely fire from top to bottom. But I am interested to see, Jeff, how your Mets do this season. The White Sox are kind of up and coming. We know the Padres are just knocking on the door. The Braves are knocking on the door. Me and my dad's Dodgers got it done last season. On paper, they look like they're going to do it again, getting Bauer outage, Trevor Bauer to join the crew. They lost Kike Hernandez to the Red Sox. They lost Jock Peterson to the Cubs. But they're still looking, on paper, with the talent that they have. Corey Seager has been fucking fire in spring training, but we have to see how it relates as we're going into opening day and moving forward. But hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Big swing and a miss by Urshela. It's the bottom of the second inning. 1 out. Blue Jays up 1-0. Got on a nice little streak of hits in the first inning. It's nice, man. We're finally getting there. We're finally getting there. All right. 1-2 count. Ryu, very solid. One of the most underrated pitchers in baseball today. Probably the most valuable player on the Blue Jays. I mean, you got George Springer, who's injured. He's valuable. You got Bo Bichette. You got Craig Biggio's son there. You got Vlad Jr., Vladimir Guerrero Jr. there. So there's some exciting players on Toronto. They have a bright future. But if Ryu goes down and the lack of depth that they have at pitching and their staff with their starting lineup, it definitely would make them go backwards. So they need Ryu to be there as long as possible. And I kind of miss him, on the Dodgers, no cap. Great lefty. Urshela out of here. Big swing and a miss. MLB, it takes a long time, and it's just if you have a love of the game, the little intricacies of the game, the double plays, the triple plays, it's one of those things. It's you either have a connection because you played with it, in middle school, junior high, elementary, high school, college, semi-pro, and we're not talking Will Ferrell, however you have the relationship, or you watched it with your grandpa or grandma or mom or dad, and it's my dad's, favorite thing. He watches all 162 games of the Dodgers, and I met Ken Griffey Jr. and Sandy Koufax, in 89 and 92, arguably the best left-handed hitter and the left-handed pitcher of all time. So if you have that connection, it definitely, you don't care about the length of the game. It's just, and being at the ballpark is even better, because that's a big part of me going to Seattle and actually eating the dogs, being able to have an opportunity to get another foul ball like this one that I got from Kike Hernandez when the Dodgers came to Seattle. It's one of those, he's going long. He's going deep. And he's gone, baby. Big home run by Gary Sanchez. Let's go. Let's go. The first home run of the 2021 season. Oh, my. Gary Sanchez. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let's go. One of the, guys that's really been up and coming, for quite some time. How can you not love a guy like that? Let's go. Gary Sanchez with the bomb. Let's go. Big bomb to left field, and you could tell as soon as he hit it, he knew it was gone. Zay, my dog, Zay. He said, let's go, baby. Go Yanks. I see you. Big play. 2-1, Yankees taking the lead. And Ryu doesn't give up a lot of home runs. Woo! Look at that. Let's go. Let's go. Big, big bomb by Gary Sanchez. We got 2-1 Yankees in the bottom of the second inning. And we finally, I knew we were going to get some bombs. I just thought maybe it would be Aaron Judge or Giancarlo Stanton. But if you could think of one other guy that's going to get the bomb, it's probably Gary Sanchez. Like, no cap. Look at him. Picks up that leg, gets that nice power and that follow through. Nice number, 24, like my boy Ken Griffey Jr. Let's go. I can clap for that, man. I can clap for that. Let's go. All right, Jay Bruce, the wily vet that's been around forever. We've seen his best days on the Cincinnati Reds. Kind of an old school guy. Don't know how much he's got really left in the tank, but you never know. You throw it right down the middle in the strike zone, he might be able to bomb it out. 2-1 Yankees. Oh, pop up. There we go, Bo Bichette. All right, Yankees, I see you. Opening day. Bottom of the second, we're going into the third inning now. And sometimes baseball games go quicker than you think, Psycho Wolf. You know, sometimes they go long, and it's just like, wow, this game's never going to fucking end, you know. But I'll be honest with you. I'd rather sit through a baseball game, you know, than rather an NBA. NBA games are shorter. I get it, but you know what I mean? The excitement for me in the NBA isn't there. It's just like there's super teams with the Nets now, Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge, Kyrie, KD. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. And then you got, you know, Andre Drummond and LeBron and AD. It's just, it's not fun for me anymore. And I used to be a big NBA guy. That used to be my favorite when I was a kid watching like Jordan and Bird and Magic. I just don't got the love for it anymore, really, to be honest, you know. And when I go to the ballpark, you know, and get the hot dogs and I end up getting the relish and the onion and the ketchup and the mustard and I can drink the beers and I can throw them back and I have an opportunity to get a home run or foul ball, you know, where I can get some merch and I can see some of the stars. You know, I got to see the Yankees 2 years ago when they came into town with my buddy and I sat on first base like in the 10th row. You know, I'm watching the Dodgers and Clayton Kershaw and, you know, getting a foul ball from Kiki Hernandez, which I still have the game on my TV saved on my DVR. I have the footage on my phone, and it was a crazy story when the baseball, when it went in my area, a guy with a mitt that was right on the rail, it hit his mitt here, it hit his mitt here, and it bounced off his mitt twice, went to the ground. I slid past an old 90-year-old grandma and grandpa, reached down with my left hand, which is my offhand, you know, because I write and throw with my right hand. So I grab it with my left, and I scoop it up, and this guy is so pissed that he dropped it twice. He bull rushes me with his big ZZ Top beard, and he thinks that I'm going to drop it because I'm in shorts, and there's concrete steps. So when he bull rushed me from behind, my knees got all fucking bloody, and then I got the ball, though, and, you know, I mean, I was sitting next to my dad, and it felt good. The usher came up and told the guy, how the fuck do you drop the ball twice? And he had all his buddies with him, and he was pissed. But you know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles sometimes right here. And I got the ball right here, and it was one of the best memories that I've ever had because not only did I get a baseball in the game, I almost got another baseball the night before because we went to a back-to-back in a 3-game set in Seattle, and the Dodgers and Interleague only come every 3 to 5 years, right? And Nelson Cruz threw up a baseball to me, right? And it went one seat to the left of me, and it didn't go to me. It went kind of underneath the seat, and I tried grabbing it, and a guy had a big nacho helmet with a bunch of nachos and a big, 16-ounce beer, and I didn't want to be rude and just knock all his shit over. And then a guy that was in the row in front of me was more eye level when he turned around to underneath the guy's seat, and he scooped it before I could get it. So I almost went 2 for 2 in 2 days, but I still ended up getting my baseball the next day. So I told my dad, when that happened, I was like, oh my God, he threw me the ball. And it was after like the third out, and but I would rather get a foul ball and play than a home run ball rather than just getting a ball thrown up to me. But shit, if someone's going to throw a ball to you, you're going to take it, if you've never gotten a Major League Baseball before. But I told my dad, fucking A, I'm never going to get a baseball. That was the closest I'm ever going to be. Even though the Portland Beavers were a AAA team and they were affiliates to the Twins in the early 90s, and when I was 10, I got 2 balls, by just running around with my head cut off, chasing them down, which was a kind of an awesome thing. And Maurice Lucas, rest in peace, was a Blazer great. He was doing like a celebrity softball tournament before the game and after, and so I got a lot of autographs on both of those balls. But this baseball that I have, the Kiki Hernandez foul ball with my dad, best memory, going to a ballpark game, and it was with my dad against, with me and my dad's favorite team, the Dodgers, as well as watching the hometown team here in the Northwest, the Mariners. Billings, Jeff said, Ryan, what's your thought of the Mets pitching this year? Our problems the last few years if we can't stay healthy. We have one of the best things in the league. I agree. I think that if you guys could stay healthy, we're talking playoffs. I mean, there's a lot of talent there. And then you adding Francisco Lindor to the roster. Yeah, you know what I mean? One of the best players in baseball, period. It's just a matter if you guys could stay healthy. And when you guys had all those studs, you know, back in the day, I mean, you had a really very strong lineup, you know, week in and week out. But it is really all about health with DeGrom and the rest of the crew. I agree. All right, we got a little break-in the action. Ooh, Jacoby Jones. Wow. Tigers 3, Indians 0. Woo. Okay. Yeah, but I think like the Mets, you know, they definitely have a bright future. It's just a matter of keeping guys healthy. But you do got the best pitcher in baseball, Jacob deGrom, and I don't know if that's really debatable or not. If you're, you know, some people think it's Cole, and there's going to be other guys that are going to debate. I mean, obviously Kershaw has had his heyday, you know, but he's nowhere near with the velocity. You know, he can't even barely touch the 90s anymore. So I still love him. Me and my dad are big Clayton Kershaw guys, but I mean, at this point, Walker Buehler and Trevor Bauer might end up getting more wins than Kershaw this year. But we need all three of them to be healthy to get on this nice run and try to go back-to-back for this pennant. 2-1, top of the third. 1 out. We got Craig Biggio's son in the box. Crazy to me that Biggio, Bichette, and Vlad sons are all on the same team. Like, what are the fucking chances? That's crazy, man. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Like I said, it's opening day, the debut of the NWSF MLB live play-by-play and reactions. We got the Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boy if you can. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. I'm ready, baby. I'm ready. Ready for that next bomb. We've already seen one of them, Gary Sanchez. Bronx Bomber. Ooh. 4Ks by Garrett Cole. Biggio, yeah, out of here. AG in the building. What to do, man? And like I said, I'm going to be doing the Dodgers and the Rockies after this matchup, but I figured, you know, if this is on TV, it's on ESPN, you know, depending on what people are doing, hop on, man. Join your boy. I mean, obviously I'm known for NFL and college football, you know, primarily, but if I can kind of engage people and we can get more and more MLB fans, you know, that are fans of the NFL also, or fans of wrestling also, or maybe they're not, that we can gain this fanatic family and get over this hump and hopefully get over, you know, this 20K mark, because that's really what the goal is. I just need to regain these 50 to 100 subs, you know, 100 some subs, and that way we can get over that 20K mark again. But I hope everyone is having a great day. Appreciate y'all. If you've tuned in, smash the like button if you haven't done it yet. Please do. The more people that we can get smashing the like button, coming into the room, donating, obviously YouTube can see that, and then I might be able to get promoted and get more and more people to see the stream. And like I said, this is the very first baseball MLB live play-by-play and reaction stream, so definitely a special moment for me. Opening day 2021, Yankees, Blue Jays. Top of the third. 2-1. Big swing and a miss by Bo Bichette. Drops the bat. 2-1 Yankees. 1-2 count. I'm only going to be here for a couple minutes. That's all good, my guy. Appreciate you hollering at me and let me know you're in the building. All right, 1-2 count. Cole, see if he can get his 5th K. Fouled off. Bo Bichette. One of the must-see TV baseball players, in my opinion, on the Blue Jays. It's like anytime Bo Bichette is up or Vlad Guerrero Jr., it's like you almost don't want to take your eyes off the screen. You want to make sure that you're watching, because it might be a bomb or a nice RBI, something special that you're going to be able to see from the young talent that the Blue Jays have. No George Springer today. He's still on the injured list, but hopefully we get him sooner than later. Ooh, pitch is high, 97 miles an hour, almost hits him in the head. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. We're in the 3rd inning already, and like I said, in a couple hours, we're going to have the Dodgers and the Rockies. That's the one that I'm really looking forward to, because that's the team that I follow the most with my dad. Obviously, him being a fan since the 1950s. We know pretty much anything and everything about the Dodgers, and they finally got over the hump last season. No Jock Peterson. He went to the Cubs. No Kike Hernandez, which I'm a little sad about. He's on the Red Sox. But you got Trevor Bauer outage to join Walker Buehler, Clayton Kershaw, so that's very exciting. And we're in opening day. It's April Fool's, but this is exciting, man. We're at a great point at this point to start off the MLB season. Holla at you, boy, if you're in the room. I appreciate every single one of y'all that's sticking with me. And sub to the channel if you haven't. Smash the like button. Big fucking K. Let's go. Big K. 2 strikeout inning for Garrett Cole. Bottom of the third. Let's go. Let me see if there's anything else going on action-wise. Lindor is set up to sign one of the richest contracts in MLB history. Trout, Mookie Betts, Lindor, and obviously I'm a big Mookie Betts and Cody Bellinger guy, so I'm really excited to see what they can do, obviously in the first game of the season against the Rockies. But ultimately my favorite player is Ken Griffey Jr., meeting him, like I mentioned before. I mean, it's nothing better than meeting your hero at a young age, and that's big facts. We got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. We're at a commercial break right now, so I'm just taking a peek on social media to see if there's anything going on. Roy Williams, the coach for UNC, the icon, is retiring after 33 seasons. The Nats and the Mets are postponed due to COVID issues, which was going to be on ESPN, which is a little heartbreaking for teams like the Mets and the Nats. That was going to be on ESPN. We got to see the pro day yesterday of the University of Florida Gators and LSU with Kyle Pitts and Jamar Chase. That was nice. See if there's anything else that's popping off here. Tigers 3, Indians 0 on the top of the third. And then obviously we were here on ESPN. Yankees 2, Blue Jays 1. Orioles and Red Sox is postponed. Mets and Nationals is postponed. But we're going to get to that Dodgers-Rockies right after this game, and I'm excited for that. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And like I said, this is going to be something that I feel that is going to grow further and further along as we're going into the MLB season. And it's opening day. It's a good time, man.
Customers can score a free MLB.TV subscription at T-Mobile.com/MLB.
Let's go.
10,000 fans on hand.
10,000 fans on hand. We're in the middle of the third. We're on ESPN. It's 2-1. Now we get a chance to see if the Yankees can pour on some more hits or runs. Ryu still doing a decent job. I mean, normally he's not giving up too many bombs, but Gary Sanchez said otherwise last inning. Said, Ryan, congrats on the Bucks winning the Super Bowl. I said, what's your thought on the Bucks re-signing everyone? The first team after winning it all, re-signing. I know, man. Well, back, in the Raiders, and back, I think, like 30, 40 years ago, like in the late 70s, it was done at that point as well. But it's very rare to be able to re-sign everyone. The last piece wasn't really a starter. It's AB, fly like a butterfly, sting like AB, Antonio Brown. He wants more money. So I don't know if they want to pay him money because we still got Scotty Miller. We got, Tyler Johnson from the University of Minnesota, who was a rookie last year. So even if we don't get AB, it's looking nice. It looks like we're going to end up winning the NFC South since Drew Brees is retired. Got jammed. Bichette. Nice out right there. But I feel that the defense, bringing everybody back. We saw if you don't have offensive line, you're not going to be able to score on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With everyone that I had JPP, Shaq Barrett, Ndamukong Suh, Vita Vea, Devin White, Levante David, Carlton Davis, Sean Murphy Bunting, Jamel Dean, Antoine Winfield Jr. So it showed you how great they really were. But like I said, I think we can win the NFC South. Can we get to the NFC Championship game? Let's wait and see. I mean, definitely we're going to be the team that everyone's gunning for. But based on what I can kind of see at this point, another chopper down the line on third base. But it looks like it's going to be the Buccaneers, in the NFC South, Washington Football Team, and the NFC East, Green Bay Packers, NFC North, and then who knows? Maybe the Rams in the NFC West. But depending on what the Niners do and they can stay healthy, I guess if they get Mac Jones, if that's their guy at 3, or if Kyler Murray can take the next step, or Dangerous and Team 3 can figure it out with all the drama that they got there in Seattle. But it looks like on paper, if Stafford stays healthy, that could be the team that wins the NFC West. And then obviously on the flip side, the AFC, Chiefs, AFC West. It could be the Browns, Steelers, Ravens, one of those teams in the North. We'll see if the Browns can end up, having a good year back to back, since they addressed the coaching and the O-line with Jack Conklin, from the Titans, and Jedrick Wills Jr. from Bama, Roll Tide. And then Buffalo Bills are still primed to do, big things in the AFC East. Miami's coming, though, and we'll see what New England can do with those weapons that they added in free agency. Bill Belichick is a mastermind. And in the South, with Carson Wentz, if he can get it done, maybe the Colts and the Titans will be battling it out, they're in the AFC South. So, there's always going to be a team that goes from worst to first, or from third to first, or second to first. We know that. It happens every single year. Maybe it's the Niners, having kind of an off year with injuries, and they come back and win or get a wild card spot in second in the NFC West. But I like my chances of winning the South. I like my chances of getting to the NFC Championship game. I like my chances of getting to the Super Bowl. And if anyone could win, it's us. Like I said, we got the depth. We got... especially if we end up getting Najee Harris, from Alabama, then you have him, you got Leonard Fournette, you got Rojo. So if that happens, you're going to have, 3 guys at running back. You got 3 guys at tight end with Gronk and Cameron Braid and O.J. Howard, a plethora of wide receivers that I just mentioned with, Mike Evans and Godwin and Scotty Miller. Even if we don't get AB, Tyler Johnson, you still got Brady. And then the defense is fantastic. So I'm excited, man. All my NFL coverage is going to be on the up and up, and I'm excited. Panthers fan in the building. Juan Gotti in the building. What to do? How are you guys? This is a fantastic day. It's opening day, my debut of MLB live play-by-play and reaction live streams. Like I said, it was something that I've been contemplating, decided to work hard on the background and getting a new setup. And we have some time off before we get into the draft, about a month at the end of this month. So why not get into something that I love, like wrestling? I'm going to be able to do some watch parties with like WrestleMania and whatnot, but I like to be able to, go over the MLB. And when you got studs like Aaron Judge, it's must-see TV. 2-1. It's the bottom of the third, 2 outs. 2-1 count. Hope everyone is doing good. Skip Bayless in the building. What to do? Hey, Skip Bayless says not many like baseball. I think there is a lot of people that like baseball. It's just that they don't know that maybe that I'm doing it, because this is the first one that I've done. So a lot of people like NFL, right? And the NBA. Some don't. Some like NFL and college football. Some don't, right? Nice little run there by Ryu. All right, now, bottom of the third, 2 outs, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to end up going into the next inning, end of the third. But like some people like wrestling and don't like football. Some people like football and like wrestling, right? But like for me, I like the NFL. I love college football. I love WWE and AEW. And I love the MLB. The only one that kind of gets left out to me is the NBA, which I think is trash, and college hoops. I'm just not. March Madness is decent because it's a tournament, because it means something. But I don't know. It just seems like it's not the same anymore. And I love that MLB. At this point right now, it's early in the morning. No, obviously I'm not. But like I said, if we have, my girlfriend's daughter is here in the other room with school. So, and she's in the living room, obviously at work. So I can't be screaming at the television at the top of my lungs, obviously because other people are, live right now in Zoom meetings, for work, for school. So, I'm still going to bring the energy and I'm going to bring the heat. But like I said, I can't be screaming at the top of my lungs, with everything that's been going on, based off the situation. Now, once it's 2:30, and then I can obviously be louder, but I have to be able to be respectful of the surroundings and what's going on right now. So, and this is early right now, but I'm going to be doing the Dodger game. Dodgers and Rockies here after this game is over. And if you have ESPN, turn it on and hang out with your boy. But I think Skip, there's a lot of people that like baseball. It's just a matter of if you have a connection. I met Ken Griffey Jr. And Sandy Koufax in 89 and 92, and it changed my life forever. And my dad's a big baseball guy, so I definitely picked that up. And I'd rather watch baseball than NBA. You would have to pay me money to watch NBA. You'd have to pay me money to watch college hoops. Just not into it, man. You know what I mean? I'll watch NFL, any matchup, even the Jets and the Jags. Give me college football, any matchup, I'll watch it. Wrestling, WWE, AEW, I'll watch it. And MLB, I love it. Absolutely love it. Skip Bayless in the building. Psycho Wolf. He's at football and wrestling. A lot of people are in that boat. They like football and wrestling. If I didn't have the connection like with my dad with baseball, I probably wouldn't like it as much. But like I said, if you meet Ken Griffey Jr. and you meet Sandy Koufax, you meet legends, arguably the best left-handed pitcher to ever play, even better than Randy Johnson, and you meet Ken Griffey Jr., the best left-handed pure swing athlete ever, you probably would have a little love for the game too. And obviously, me and my dad are very close, so we love watching the games together. Silver Hall in the building. What to do?
Most unfair pitcher that you ever saw. Like,
Let's
who was
go.
the most unfair? Meaning, who had the best stuff?
Top of the fourth, we got 2-1 Yankees.
Fastball and changeup at the same time. I'm not sure any pitchers ever had the three best pitches in the game at the same time.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Game is half over. Blue Jays got a nice little run earlier in the game, back-to-back-to-back hits. And then now we're getting to a point where, with that bomb by Gary Sanchez, it's going to be interesting to see now if the Blue Jays can come back and make this a game. But like I said, a good opportunity for me to be able to show my range. And like I said, I love baseball. And if I have the schedule and the time to be able to, debut some things, of course, I'm going to be working hard and trying to get the channel over 20K, right? I'm trying to be able to get from 3.3 million views to 4 million views, right? And I'm trying to grind and then grind some more. Because that's what you got to do. I want to be able to show my range, and I do have a lot of knowledge, with the MLB, just like I do with the NFL and college football and wrestling, and that's big facts.
2009, they've won a World Series.
All right, Garrett Cole, 5 Ks. Great start for him. He's on pace for 10 Ks before he ends up getting pulled, hopefully. And then we got Hernandez, 1 for 1.
Hernandez on the corner.
Ooh.
Starting to paint.
Out of here.
Strikeout, 6 in the game.
6 strikeouts for Cole. Great start. Let's go. Psycho Wolf, so who's your favorite college team for football? Oregon Ducks, hands down. If you've seen my, live streams and you've seen what I do, I'm partnered up with Collegiate Art Designs, the actual company that makes the Oregon chain. So I got a yellow one, a green one, a black one, a chrome one, a white one, and they made the custom NWSF chain for me as well. So I'm a big Oregon Ducks fan since I live here in Oregon. I've been watching them for many years, 20, 25 years. I go to Autzen, I go to the games, and I typically get, like front row seats or 5th row, 10th row behind the duck bench. But obviously with COVID, I wasn't able to do that this last season. Jeff says, Ryan, the Panthers will make the playoffs this year. They've had a great offseason. We'll see what they get in the draft. I think they'll fight for the division. Yeah, we'll have to kind of see because obviously with Jameis Winston, we don't really know what we're getting there. Trey Hendrickson moved on to the Bengals. The Falcons are still in rebuilding mode with Matt Ryan, Julio, Calvin Ridley. We'll see who they pick up if they go for Kyle Pitts at number 4 if they trade back. What you guys need to see with Teddy Two Gloves, where you're going to go. Are you going to go for a Justin Fields at 8 or Trey Lance at 8 if he's there? That's an opportunity for you guys. But it might still be another rebuilding year. But I think the Panthers have a pretty good team. Curtis Samuel is no longer there. He went to the Washington football team. So it's been definitely challenging with no Luke Kuechly, no Riverboat Ron, no Cam Newton. And so I think you're going to have to get a quarterback better than Teddy Two Gloves. Teddy Bridgewater is not the long-term answer, but I am excited for the franchise. And if you get a healthy run CMC with the DJ Moore, you guys got Spida Burns, Brian Burns, who I love. So you guys have some pieces. You just don't have all the pieces yet. But we'll see where it goes. Maybe you guys can end up getting, second place in the division. You're going to have to fight with the Saints, and they might still have the advantage because of their O-line, their defense, their head coach, even though Jameis we feel is inconsistent, but we'll see. But I'm excited for the Panthers. I have a lot of love for the Saints, the Panthers, and the Falcons in my division just because, I'm not biased, and I love the sports overall and the NFL, the organization in general. Big swing and a miss by Vlad Jr. 2-1, top of the 4th, 1 out. Vlad Guerrero Jr. at the plate. We'll see if he can get a nice bomb and we can tie this score up. But I hope everyone is doing great. It's opening day. It's Thursday, 11:15 a.m. Pacific time. My very first MLB live play-by-play and reaction video. And like I said, we got the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button. Either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. But I'm enjoying being able to do this because, like I said, it's definitely something that not everyone can do. Some people can do football, but they can't do baseball or basketball or wrestling. And I feel that I'm very well-rounded, not just with the tone of my voice, but just the knowledge that I have and the love of the game that I have. Not having all that hate in my heart with a lot of people. There's a lot of hate out there. A lot of people are not on point with COVID and everything that's been going on. So if we can bring sports fans together, this is a great community. the Fanatic family, where it doesn't matter what fan you are of any NFL, college football team, or MLB team. We can come here, or a favorite wrestler or favorite wrestling organization, AEW or WWE. We can all hang out together and talk sports. So if you have anything to talk about related to your team, NFL or MLB or wrestling, anything that you want to talk about, holla at your boy, and let's watch this together, man. Big whiff.
Fastball movement back in on him.
Guerrero Jr. at bat.
Talk so much about Bichette,
2-1 count.
Guerrero,
Or excuse me, 2-1 score, 0-1 count, top of the fourth. Been pretty good game so far.
again, he's
Yankees 2, Blue Jays 1, top of the fourth, 0-1 count. Cole still bringing the heat. 97 fucking miles an hour. Seems like every single pitch he has is like 97, 98, 99 miles an hour out there.
7 years younger than his brother Yuli, who's of course on the Astros. His dad was the manager of the Cuban national team.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater is kind of like just a game manager. I mean, he's you know, he's not going to be a guy that's going to lead you to a Super Bowl or anything like that. But he could be a guy that could compete with maybe, you know, a younger rookie. But I mean, at this point, if Teddy Bridgewater's there and then you pick like Justin Fields or Trey Lance, you might as well just throw Trey Lance and Justin Fields in the starting lineup. And that's what I would do if I was the Panthers. So, because it sounds like Mac Jones might go number 3 to the Niners, which is, you know, making a lot of people scratch their heads. And that's probably the only team that could maximize Mac Jones's talent, besides maybe the New England Patriots, you know, based off Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick. But I mean, it's going to shock the world if Mac Jones goes 3. I mean, if they really think that Mac Jones is that much better than Justin Fields and Trey Lance, and they gave up a lot of draft capital to possibly get him, but I still think Zach Wilson's the best quarterback prospect in the draft. Trevor Lawrence too. Big swing and a miss. Another K by Cole. He's bringing the fucking heat, baby. How many Ks is that? 6, 7? 7 Ks? Gurriel with the fucking strikeout.
Tim, I had a T-shirt that said "I miss sports 2020." I mean, this time
Come on now.
last year in April, there was nothing.
Need some more RBIs and more home runs out there.
What was that number you gave about 10 strikeouts?
Opening day. 10 strikeouts is the goal. I mean, that's pretty much the goal for any, you know, good pitcher.
No Yankees ever had 10.
No Yankees pitcher ever had 10 Ks on opening day. What?
Cole has got
7
7.
Ks. Ooh, big pop-up.
To Liz off the end of the bat. Underrated defensive player.
Nice.
Aaron
Aaron
Judge.
Judge
Underneath that
making it easy. 1, 2, 3.
is rolling.
All right. This game's moving along. Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Psycho Wolf, do you think the Patriots have a better chance to make the playoffs now with all their signings? Oh, yeah, absolutely. They could definitely be a wild card. They're not going to be better than the Buffalo Bills unless Josh Allen gets hurt. I think the Bills are still the top dog in the AFC East, but they definitely can compete for a wild card spot now because it's going to be more than likely the Chiefs at the top of the AFC West, you know, Browns, Steelers, you know, Ravens in the North, right? And then you end up getting the Titans and the Colts in the South, and then you'll have the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills in the AFC East. But, I mean, they made a lot of moves on paper. They're going to a double tight end set. You know, Hunter Henry's going over there. So, I mean, they got weapons. I still am not a believer of Cam Newton, though. You know, I mean, they have to get someone better than that at the QB position. But if everyone stays healthy for the full season, they'll have an opportunity to get a wild card, but I think they have no shot to win the division in my eyes. Buffalo has got a better, you know, overall offense, defense, special teams. I think they've kind of turned the corner now for all those years, and the number one thing that New England doesn't have is Tom Brady. So in my opinion, I think the Patriots still can make the playoffs, but they're never going to win any more Super Bowls anytime soon, in my opinion. Tyshawn Mullins in the building. What to do? You think the Bucs will get Harris in the draft? I think Pitts or Buffalo will get him. Yeah, Pittsburgh or Buffalo will get him. Well, Buffalo needs a running back. I think Pittsburgh, since James Conner is no longer on the team, they're going to be looking at him. So I think Tampa Bay, you know, from what I've been reading, they're going to be looking at D-end to replace JPP in the future for depth in the first round, or running back who could be Najee Harris from the, you know, Alabama, Crimson Tide, Roll Tide, or Travis Etienne from Clemson. I would be happy with either one of those running backs because Fournette's on a one-year deal. Rojo might not be there long-term, but I would rather have Najee Harris than Etienne. But if Etienne gets picked, I'll be excited and stoked. I just want my Josh Jacobs Raiders. I want my Jonathan Taylor Colts. I want my three-down back, and you know we haven't got one. And if we get Najee Harris, who's a generational back, I feel that could really be a steal. If we get Najee Harris and Fournette and Rojo, watch out. I mean, going for 2, I mean, people are going to be pissed. You know what I mean? That's going to be awesome. And then we can always go for a JPP replacement, Jason Pierre-Paul, DN replacement in the second round. And then we're going to probably go corner third round to give some depth with Jamel Dean at the nickel, Carlton Davis on one side, and Sean Murphy Bunting, the stud, on the other side. So I definitely think running back, D-end, pass rusher, and corner, secondary position, that's where they're going. But, yeah, Najee Harris, that's who I want. That's my number 1 choice in the late first round. First round pick number 32, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Najee Harris. That would be the dream come true. So I hope it happens. So Adventures with AG, hey, man, thank you for doing this live stream because, first of all, there's nothing to watch, and the only thing to watch is the Northwest Sports Fanatics, my favorite YouTuber. Hey, you know, there's nothing really going on. You know what I mean? Like, wrestling's not on, right? NFL, we don't get the NFL draft till the end of the month, so we have a long ways to go until college football is going again in NFL. I'm not really that big into the NBA. I might do some NBA finals, you know, if it's the Nets and Lakers, just because it's the NBA finals. WrestleMania is coming around the corner, so if I can do a live stream watch party for that, that'll be great for that Saturday and Sunday. But in the time being, I mean, you can just hang out. I mean, you don't have to love baseball to be in the room. You know what I mean? There's sometimes people, when the games are on, they're not even watching the game or watching TV. They're just watching me, you know, and hanging out with your boy and talking, you know what I mean? And I don't mind that at all, you know? Bottom of the 4th, no outs, 3-1 count. Yankees 2, Blue Jays 1. We've seen Gary Sanchez with a 2-run bomb earlier to take the lead with the Blue Jays, but I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm excited for WrestleMania. I'm definitely excited to see, but I'm not excited about Peacock Network. It seems like everyone is just not too thrilled, man. You know? It's like, you know, I want to bat that Peacock Network out of here and then go back, you know, to the WWE Network. But, you know, obviously it's like $1 billion, you know, sale for, you know, NBC Universal. So obviously Vince wanted that money. You know, Stephanie wanted that money. You know, Shane wanted that money. Triple H wanted that money. So they did that. But I think the wrestling fans are going to, you know, kind of suffer from it, from them taking down all the questionable content. But it is what it is. Big swing and a miss. Hicks in the batter's box. 4 Ks by Ryu. Yeah. Like I said, I was supposed to end. I think Royal Rumble was supposed to be like in Seattle, and I was going to, or one of the pay-per-views, one of the bigger ones, a couple months back was supposed to be, I think, in Seattle, and I was going to go, but obviously with COVID, you know, everything got canceled or pushed back or rearranged, you know, for different locations. So it is what it is. I'm just hoping that we can get back to some normalcy sooner than later, but who knows? Ball 1. Giancarlo Stanton, one of the Bronx Bombers. StatCast ERA. Ooh, okay. Nelson Cruz, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Mike Trout. Wow. Look at the batting average. Holy moly. Yeah. Baseball's over 100 miles an hour, hitting those home runs off those. You know, Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton, they can bomb that shit. That's no cap. That's all the cap. All facts. Man, seems like the sun's starting to come out a little bit out there. It's bottom of the 4th inning. 2-1 Yankees. We had Gary Sanchez with a nice 2-yard. No, 2-run. 2-run bomb earlier. And let's see if we can get a few more home runs, you know, before the day is over. Ryu has been doing a pretty good job, but he's being outpitched by Cole today. And like I said, I was just going to wait until the Dodger game was going to come on because I was just going to do that. But, you know, if it's on right now, it's on ESPN. I'm going to be watching it anyways. So pretty much I'm just going to be watching the game anyways. I might as well start it off and do this first game that's on ESPN. Get a little gauge of these two teams. A little chopper to Ryu. Ryu is the man. Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Ooh, big swing and a miss. Gleyber Torres up to bat. Favorite Buccaneers jersey. The one that I own, it's Derek Brooks from the Super Bowl year, sewn. I got a sewn Derek Brooks from 2002, and I got a Devin White jersey this season that's sewn. Those are my two favorite Buccaneers jersey. My favorite jersey that I don't own just yet is a Mike Allstott. That's the next one probably on the list. Mike Allstott or Rondé Barber or John Lynch. Those are the next kind of on the board. But because I already have a Sapp and a Simeon Rice, and I got a Doug Williams creamsicle. I mean, I got. Doug Martin, I got Josh Freeman, I got Keyshawn Johnson. I got a shitload of Buccaneer jerseys, like over 10. But my favorite ones are the Devin White. I got a Levante David jersey as well, but I think the Devin White jersey that I have sewn this season as the red, and then my old school red, Derek Brooks from the Super Bowl year. I think those are my two favorite. But I would love to get a white sewn Mike Allstott, but those are kind of hard to come by. Getting those old school jerseys back in the early 2000s. But I would love to get a Mike Allstott.
That's a good pitch.
Ryu with another K.
Carlson punched him up.
1, 2, 3.
So we head to the 5th inning.
All right, now into the 5th inning, baby. Game is moving along.
We will go just a bit outside with Bo Bichette when we come back. Stay up for it.
Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's Thursday. April Fool's Day. Opening day. It's a good day to be alive, man. Said I was going to get a Jared Goff jersey, but we got rid of him. So I'm going to get a Matthew Stafford. There you go.
3 days, 5 days, 7 days. That's up to you. Schick Hydro. Taco Bell's quesalupa is back with its
Oh, he won't. He's better than Jared Goff, man. You got to think on paper, Adventures with AG, you know what I mean? How is he going to fuck up? If you mean fuck up, get injured, yeah, that might happen. But he's not going to fuck it up. I mean, to me, he's one of the more underrated quarterbacks in the league. He's top 10. Easily. And he's been top 10. He's number 1 pick out of Georgia. His only knock is he never really had talent around him. Never had an O-line, never really had a good running game until as of late. Never had a defense, never had good coaching. Now you're going to go with a top 3 coach in the league in Sean McVay. Right, you're going to go with running backs like Cam Akers and the rest of the crew that you have there, like Malcolm Brown. You got Cooper Kupp. You got Brown. You got a lot of weapons out there. You know what I mean? You got Cooper Kupp. You got Robert Woods. You have weapons. You got Aaron Donald on the opposite side. Jalen Ramsey. I mean, besides the Buccaneers, the Rams look like they could be the second best team on paper. Besides the Packers and the Washington football team, as far as the NFC is concerned. I mean, there's going to be a lot of balance and a lot of shifting in the NFC. But, I mean, I imagine the Rams will be very, very good, going into the year. And they'll probably end up winning 11, 12, 13 games, coming into the season. So, Juan Gotti in the building said, do you know why the Yankees don't allow their players to have a beard? I know they were talking about that too, obviously, but have they started to be a little bit more lenient on that? I know a lot of guys had issues with it. Like I know James Paxton, formerly of my Mariners, the Big Maple, didn't really want to do it, and then went there and ended up following the rules, and everyone would shave, and then now he's back on the Mariners. But what's the story on that one, Gotti? Let us know. Type it in the chat.
And my laptop, I like to mess around and make music. Nothing too crazy, but it's just how I spend my time.
Do you write your own songs or you cover songs?
I write my own, yep.
All right, well, look, I'm going to be, if I don't ask you.
Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics.
Do you spend your time?
I imagine it had to do something with Steinbrenner and the ownership and just keeping that tradition alive, but I'm not sure the exact reasoning for it or by it.
Yeah, I didn't go too all out on it. Got me a little nervous on here, but no.
Top of the 5th inning, 2-1. We're getting closer and closer to this Dodgers and Rockies game, which I'm excited to call. Like I said, my favorite team to follow besides the Mariners, even though they're a shit team, week in and week out, year in and year out, is the Los Angeles Dodgers, my dad's favorite team since the 1950s.
Did you?
I've been to 3 concerts in my entire life. How would I know a Justin Bieber song?
Thank you. I had no idea. But the idea that he sits around and writes music is pretty cool.
I'm just glad he even took out the profanity in the song right there with the I was like, wow, look at him. That's pretty good. Not bad.
Jose Iglesias of the Angels
Jansen up to bat.
has an album coming out with some of the stuff.
Top of the 5th inning, 2-0 count.
To play the guitar during
2-1 Yankees with Gary Sanchez 2-run home run bomb a few innings ago. Let's see if Cole can get closer and closer to that 10K number. I mean, if he gets 3 strikeouts here in this inning and we can go 1, 2, 3, that'll put him at that magic number of 10.
wrote a story on this. It's coming out on Monday, and all sorts of guys
Game is on ESPN. Big swing and a chop into the dirt. Psycho Wolf, he said my favorite jersey is Godwin. Pewter. Yeah, the pewter jerseys are pretty fire. I don't own any of them yet. Jerseys can be expensive, especially, I mean, I like the sewn ones, so usually you're looking at about $150, $160 a pop. So
Of all people, had the number 10 selling jersey.
big whiff.
For a couple of years, and then after that you start raking and you win a championship.
2-2 count.
Yeah, but you're right. Kike Hernandez, who would have thought, right?
Top of the 5th.
From LA,
2-2 count. 2-1 Yankees over the Blue Jays.
rained out today in their game with the Orioles. 2-2.
Ooh.
Goal. That one from Jansen served into left field, and that is a single. Second generation players got three
Okay.
here.
Nice little single there.
Another one.
I see you. I see you. All right, Cubbies. Back. Gone. Wow. Pirates 2, Cubs 0. Wow, nice bomb right there.
wearing the same number 13 as his dad, Charlie Hayes, and Keith Bryant
Charlie Hayes.
really played.
Hayes with the 2-run bomb for the Pittsburgh Pirates over the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be a fun year this year with baseball. But I am excited, though, for the NFL draft. No cap. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready for the NFL draft. I'm ready for football to get back going again.
2 pitches for Garrett Cole.
All right, top of the 5th inning. Cole, let's see what you can do, baby.
Hard ground ball to the middle part of the infield to
Not going to get your 10 strikeouts at this point. 1 out. Ooh, floater.
This one to left, and
Frazier
easy out.
with the
Second
easy
out
out.
of the inning, and
Second out of the inning.
goes Jansen.
Jansen goes back to first. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday. It's 11:33 a.m. Pacific time. It's opening day. It's the best day of the year for an MLB fan. A lot of excitement. You know what I mean? We got another sport that we can watch besides, NFL obviously being over. And, NBA is kind of trash. College basketball with the March Madness, is not really that exciting for me. So this is just something else to do. Some more material, some more grind for me to be able to put in. And I hope you guys like the new look, of all the hard work and energy that I've been putting in. And like I said, just trying to get over this 20K hump and getting from 3.3 to 4 million views and gaining more and more Fanatic family members to join the channel.
They revamped their entire bullpen.
Biggio, Craig Biggio's son, up to bat now.
They're hoping that those
See what he can do.
Watson being one of them, Cishek being another, come through in a big way.
Hits it into the dirt.
So here's Kevin Biggio.
Game is about half over. We got about an hour and a half until the Dodgers. My dad and myself love the Dodgers, so I can't wait to see what we get from Mookie Betts, what we get from Cody Bellinger and the crew. Clayton Kershaw is going to be pitching, so usually the Dodgers will be able to pop off, hopefully early and often. And like I said, this game was a great way to start off the morning on opening day as the first game. Biggio,
The other way,
pop up.
and it is playable. Frazier's there. Good inning for
1, 2, 3.
Cole. We roll to the bottom of the 5th.
Bottom of the 5th inning.
Bruce coming up.
All right, let's go, baby.
As a urologist, I've seen it all. What's normal for some men may not be normal for others.
And with these games being on, I haven't ate breakfast yet, so definitely getting a little hungry. I definitely want to eat some lunch at some point, getting to that point as well. And then, I need to get my exercise in. I need to go for my walk or my jog and get some exercise in too. But obviously with opening day, your boy is trying to work on the grind. So it is what it is. But it's a fantastic day, man, to be alive, especially with depression and different things that I been going through. It feels really good to kind of turn the corner, change my diet, change my mindset, and feel really good about everything right now, and just hoping that we can get this COVID shit over with so I can get back to doing some normal things. But it feels good. It feels really good to be alive. It feels really good that the MLB season is going, and I can't wait for the NFL draft at the end of the month. There's going to be a lot of surprises. I'll be doing a live stream for that. Obviously, I'll do that on the day 1 for round 1, and maybe for day 2 for rounds 2 and 3 as well. So, got a little commercial break. Let me take a peek at the phone and social media. Let's take a look to see if there's anything popping off news-wise. Let me take a look. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday opening day. It's April Fool's Day, but ain't no tomfoolery going around right now. We got Yankees 2, Blue Jays 1. Great start to open the season. Hopefully we get a few more home run bombs, before the day is over. I know obviously the Dodgers will have a couple. I'm hoping that Mookie Betts and Cody Bellinger bomb off for a couple home runs apiece, but like I said, we're going to have to see how the Rockies shake out and shake up and match up as we go into that matchup here in about an hour and a half. Let's see here. Tigers 3, Indians 0. Twins and Brewers are knotted up at 0. Bottom of the first. Pirates 2, Cubs 0. We saw Hayes with that home run. And we're in the bottom of the 5th inning, so see if the Yankees can hold on. Not really seeing anything. Let me go into the Twitterverse and see if anything's going on Twitter. Anything exciting or anything new?
So, Eduardo, how do we explain Gio Urshela hit .225 his first 3 years in the big leagues? Last 2 years, he's hit .310. What was the difference, do you think?
I think players from Columbia develop a little bit later, and there's another element to it. It's Phil Plantier, who was the hitting coach in AAA for the Yankees when Gio got there. Remember, Gio went to the Indians.
Ryu still pitching out there, sitting at 5 Ks. Should be probably getting closer to like 6 or 7, but when Gary Sanchez had that big bomb, that ended that conversation. Urshela up to bat.
I mean, he has really taken off to another level.
Pop up. Blue Jays players. Nice play. 3 guys converging towards the baseball. That looked like it might pop in for a hit. Let's go. All right, I'm not really seeing anything too new. Just everyone kind of hyped up about the MLB season. George Kittle, $11.45 million base salary guaranteed today. Not seeing a whole lot. Brian Hayes doing Rookie of the Year stuff already. I see that. All right. Sanchez up to bat, homered earlier. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2 based off the home runs.
First home run. You kind of have a bunch of boxes you want to check. What about first home run?
First home run, checking that box off. Sanchez did it already. Oh, pop up. 1-1 count. In the second inning, Sanchez did a great job getting that homer. 107.2 mile per hour exit velocity. And that was gone, back, gone. We knew Sanchez was going to be gone. Not out of the ballpark or anything, but a nice solid home run in left field.
And Sanchez had trouble with fastballs in the strike zone last year. Missed 31% of them.
31% fastballs in the strike zone.
That's going to have to change if he's
Looked pretty good in the second inning with that bomb, though.
To real production.
All right, the game is on ESPN. We got Yankees 2, Blue Jays 1.
So far,
Bottom of the 5th inning.
really good day for
See if Sanchez can get one more hit. Maybe. I don't know if you're going to get 2 home runs off Ryu, though. I mean, it's pretty rare for him to give up home runs to begin with. I mean, I remember him on the Dodgers and how good he was. His ERA has been second best since 2018 besides Jacob deGrom, so he's definitely very slept on and underrated. Pop up. There we go, blocking the sun. 2 outs. Oh, we got the Tigers and the Cleveland Indians and a live look in. Ooh.
Last season, he wasn't able to get out of these jams. A lot of base runners through walks. This time he found the right pitch at the right time.
Okay, 3-0 Tigers. Okay.
Amazing, 8 more strikeouts for Bieber, and how about it? I mean, it was snowing, and now it's sunny in Detroit.
Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs, 2-1 Yankees. Let's see if they can extend this lead. Sanchez flied out to left. Now we got the veteran Jay Bruce is up. Most well known for the damage he used to do for the Cincinnati Reds. 2-0 count.
Casey Mize on that team, the former Auburn Tiger.
All right, come on, Jay. Show me something. 3-0 count. See if Ryu can make it another inning or two. We'll have to kind of wait and see. 5 Ks for Ryu. And I believe Garrett Cole is at 7? I believe so. 7 or 8. 3-1 count. Nice strike by Ryu right there. Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Future NFL MVP. I'm doing great, man. It's opening day. How are you, dude? You know? Like I said, it's been a rough few weeks, trying to go through it mentally, having some mental health issues, but I feel I've turned the page and turned the corner. We're opening day. We got the Jay Bruce, draws a walk. We got the NFL draft at the end of the month. And like I said, I'm going to be doing the Dodgers and the Rockies here after this game as well. So your boy's putting in the grind. And like I said, this is the debut of the very first Northwest Sports Fanatics MLB live play-by-play and reaction show ever. So it'll start off slow, and as the season goes along, as if I can keep up, with my schedule and everything that I'm doing, we can gain maybe a brand new audience on YouTube, hopefully, and we can get more people to share the content and then break that 20K mark, and then once we get there, getting from 3.3 million to 4 million views. So I'm excited, man, because I am a big fan of baseball, love it, always have. Met King Griffey Jr. in '89, met Sandy Koufax in '92, and me and my dad absolutely love spending time together and watching games together, especially the Dodgers. All right, bottom of the 5th, 2 outs, 2-1 Yankees. Frazier up to bat. Ryu's done pretty good. The only kind of slip up that he had was the 2-run home run bomb by Gary Sanchez. 2-1 count. How you doing today, Future NFL MVP? How you doing? How are things going? I know a lot of people right now are at work. A lot of people are, at school, but your boy's trying to put in the grind. Chopper, fair ball. Ooh, safe. Wow. Oh. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look to see if he took his foot off the bag or not. Ooh. Ooh. I'm glad you're doing better, man. I'm feeling I can't wait for the draft. I'm a Browns fan. How are you feeling about the Bucks? Great. I love your Browns. I'm a fan of all the teams in the NFL, as you know. With my coverage, I'm known for NFL and college football coverage on this channel. Like I said, it was great to be able to see them get a new head coach. It's great for them to get Stefanski. Great for them to get Jack Conklin from the Titans and get Jedrick Wills Jr. in the draft. It was a fantastic thing to be able to see Baker not force it and have that defense, live up to the expectations. And they almost ended up beating the Kansas City Chiefs. So I think the Browns can definitely make the playoffs again. I really like their team moving forward. You got the best duo at running back with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. Absolutely love them. And then, like I said, with my Bucks, I'm returning all my starters on offense and defense. I mean, it looks like I can win the NFC South, get to the playoffs, hopefully make the NFC South interesting, make the NFC Championship game, win it, and get back to the Super Bowl and go for 2. And whether we play the Chiefs or the Bills or whoever it may be, or your Browns, I'm really excited on the chance to be able to do something big again. As long as Tom Brady's still there, as long as he's there, I'm still going to be competitive. And then after he leaves, I'm going to have to find a successor. But I really thinking the Bucks' future, it's looking pretty bright, and your Browns are looking bright too, man. Let's see here. Adventures with AG, pulling pranks on his daddy. Kip in the building. He said, hello, my brother Orion. Hello, chat. Taking a lunch break from work, coming to the show and support. What to do, man? Appreciate that. I'll be doing the Dodgers and the Rockies here in about an hour and a half after this game is over. I'm going to be grinding. And this is my very first MLB live play-by-play and reactions. I got the whole new setup, the new look. I've been spending a lot of time and effort. I'm just trying to get to 20K. That's the goal. So anything you guys can do with the Fanatic family, if you know anyone that loves baseball, show some love. You know what I mean? So that way I can, I'm still going to be doing the NFL and the draft and college football and wrestling, WWE and AEW. I'm not, using the MLB to take away from any of those things. I'm just adding this to the repertoire to show my range that I can really do any sport. I can do MLB, NBA, NFL, college football, college basketball, WWE, AEW. I can do MLB. I can do pretty much anything out there. But the ones that I really enjoy the most is NFL, college football, wrestling, WWE, AEW, and the MLB. Not a lot of love for the NBA, but, nice hit. Ooh, he got him at first. Saved a run right there. What a play. Wow. That would have been huge right there for the Yankees to add a little bit more padding. Look at this play right here. What a diving grab. Gets him at first base. Oh, let's go. See, those are the little things that I love to be able to see in baseball. You don't get to see a lot of the big plays every inning. So anytime you get a diving play, a rob of a home run, a double play, a triple play, those little intricacies in the MLB, like I said, you have to see the little bright spots because the game is slower. It's not as fast as the NBA or the NFL or college football or college basketball. But like I said, if you have the patience, you're going to love it, and I absolutely do. All right, end of the 5th inning. Game's almost over. Maybe adjust the scoreboard. I am getting hungry, though. No cap. I haven't ate any breakfast yet, and I'm on a new diet now, new workout regimen, new diet regimen. So definitely going to be able to need to get that. Adventures with AG. He said, I made him think our dog was sick. Oh, you can't be doing that. Don't be pulling pranks on your dad like that. Come on, man. Got to keep those dogs healthy. He said, let's help the Northwest Sports Fanatic Horsemen get to 20K. Absolutely. So I'd love to see the Browns win a ring. I'm going to honestly cry eyes out. Been a long time coming. Of course, like my Buccaneers, bro. Any team that's been at the bottom, like the Cardinals were before Kyler, the Browns, the Jets, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Anytime you end up getting good, obviously it's a fantastic time. Mike Schmidt. Now, I got some Mike Schmidt, man. I got some Mike Schmidt figures and some crazy old school stuff. AG, you crazy. Is that it, Kip? I see you. We're in the 6th inning. It's the Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. We're in the 6th inning. It's 2-1 Yankees. We had Gary Sanchez with a 2-run bomb earlier in the 2nd inning. Lined it up. We saw it go. And like I said, the Blue Jays started it off with back-to-back-to-back hits early on, but the Yankees have been kind of coming on strong here towards the end of the game. We haven't really had anything big since the first and second inning, but I imagine there'll be a little bit more before this game ends, and I'm really looking forward to the Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies, because the Dodgers are me and my dad's favorite team, besides me, loving Ken Griffey Jr., hoping the Mariners will do something. But let's be real. The Mariners haven't been to the playoffs since 2001, since Ichiro's rookie year. They're like a farm team. Anybody that they develop and ends up being good, they trade away to the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Cubs, the Dodgers, or anyone that's in contention. So it's hard to root for a team like the Mariners, but I have love, for Ken Griffey Jr., and that's no cap. That's all facts, baby. Psycho Wolf, I feel you, man. Yeah, I got to go to Dodger Stadium, too. I want to take my dad there. Like I said, my dad's been a fan since the 50s, and he used to live in L.A., but we haven't been to L.A., since I was like 7. So.
I thought you were going to take us to break by kind of punctuating that great play by Simeon.
7 Ks. 8 Ks now by Cole, I believe. Bo Bichette. A little check swing.
Angry Tim on day 1. I like it.
Press the buttons. Keep pushing.
We're too sweet, baby. Your boy's grinding. I hope you guys like the background. You know what I mean? Changed it up from the normal NFL look that I have. Took a lot of blood, sweat, tears to get everything formatted correctly. And it's opening day. It's April Fool's Day, but it's opening day. And that's a big thing. Ooh. Ooh, going long. Going deep. Hernandez going back, gone. And we have a tie game. Wow. 436 feet.
Teoscar Hernandez in the first at bat. They threw him a fastball up. He was able to turn on it for a single. Then they
Okay. Hernandez. You knew that shit was gone.
Back of his mind and said, that's what I'm going to say.
Fanatic family, baby.
That's what I'm going to look for. And Garrett Cole made the mistake of throwing it out over the plate. And Teoscar Hernandez, who told me last year, I want to be in the home run derby.
What? What a smack, huh?
Keep doing that right there.
Tied up in the 6th inning.
Only the Dodgers outfield hit more homers last year than the Blue Jays outfield, and there's the power of Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez tying it up. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec.
He had 26 homers. Last year he had 16. And remember, only 50 games. And a new ball game here in the 6th inning.
All right, your boy's back. My chest was getting kind of tight right there. It's like, fuck, I hope I'm not having a fucking heart attack. It's like, what's going on here? Can't have your boy die on the live stream. NFL YouTuber O-Dog dies of heart attack watching Blue Jays and Yankees. Can't have that. Fuck. My heart's got to keep it going. We're not even in the NFL season yet.
Guerrero says, yep, you may as well check it.
Yeah, well, I hope the game doesn't go 10 innings. I'm hoping the game, ends at, kind of a normal time, because, I got to do the Dodgers and the Rockies for my dad. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Dodger coverage. If I'm going to cover one team the most this season, it's definitely going to be the Dodgers. I ain't dying on camera. Can't do that, man. Like I said, my legacy is only at the very beginning stages, since I've started the grind, with the concept of the channel and working, on the Northwest Sports Fanatic since 2012, right? And been recording on YouTube since 2017, 3.3 million views plus, just on the brink of 20,000 subscribers, need to get over that hump. Over 100,000 hours I've dedicated to the channel. And like I said, it's just the beginning. I want to end up going from 20K to 30K, 50K, 100K, silver button. It's going to take some time, but I'm going to keep working hard. I'm never going to give up, right? 3.3 million views to 4, 5, and then eventually 10 is the goal. And then from 100,000 hours to 200,000, just to keep it moving. Dodgers 9, Rockies 4, could be. Cole gives up a home run, and then now the walk to Vlad, and they might have to pull him here pretty soon.
So a very different taste, I think, in the mouth that the Yankees, their fans,
Yeah, Cole was probably thinking that, they were going to win this game like 2-0 or 3-1. No, Cole's day is over.
game tied. Chad Green coming in.
Not the look that they wanted.
Bullpen the rest of the way for the Bombers.
We'll have to see what the bullpen can do from the Yankees, but at least we got a couple bombs out there. But I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Like I said, I put all my blood, my sweat, my tears, into the channel. I'm never going to stop. And like I said, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys very, very much. Like I said, Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out if you haven't done it yet. YouTube sees these things, and obviously it'll help me grow. Smash the like button, donate to your boy, and if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. The hoodies are selling great. I reduced the price on them, on two, only $34.99 for an NWSF hoodie, so they go up to, I think, 2X, maybe 3X, but so if you're looking for something that's inexpensive, that's comfortable, looks good, and like I said, that you can represent me and the channel wherever you live across the country. It'd be greatly appreciated. And it's not like I'm making a lot of money, off the hoodies. If I'm selling them for $34.99, I think I'm making like $5, a hoodie. It's really just getting my brand out there, to the public and, letting the awareness get bigger and bigger that the NWSF don't stop, can't stop, won't stop, all right? Blue Jays, Yankees, we have a good matchup here. We're in the 6th inning. Top of the 6th, 1 out, 2-2. Garrett Cole just got pulled, and we will have to wait and see if the Yankees can hold on or if the Blue Jays will have a massive comeback. But appreciate you. This is obviously a place and a forum and a community where we can talk anything. So if you guys want to talk NFL, go ahead. You guys want college football? You guys want to talk about MLB? You want to talk about anything in wrestling? I don't really give a shit what we talk about, but especially in this type of stream, when it's the MLB and it's a little bit slower, of a matchup in a game. Like I said, we're going to need more to talk about because for me to talk nonstop, for 3 hours plus, normally with baseball, you have 2 or 3 people in the booth to have that conversation. So, but I can still do it. It's not a problem. I mean, I have no problem grinding it out for 3-4 hours by myself. I mean, there's been times where I've done, morning game, afternoon game, and Sunday night football, and I've been in the chair for like 10 hours in a whole day straight with pretty much no food or water or breaks. So, if anyone knows how to grind, it's your boy. Me, Orion, O-Dog, Northwest Sports Fanatics, gang. And I feel good. Got my 1995 Ken Griffey Jr. Russell Athletics sewn jersey on. Chance for 2. Just like that. Double play. Let's go. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Get to see Aaron Judd, Hicks, and Stanton. So hopefully we can get some home runs, obviously, so that way we can get this game over with, and then I can go into the Dodgers and the Rockies, which I'm very excited about, which should be in about an hour, starting at about 1:10. But Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash the fucking like button, donate to your boy if you can, and I'm excited, man. This is the very first MLB live stream I've ever done. So I've never done one before, but I wanted to make sure I came up with the fire background, the fire look, just like how I make it in the NFL live streams that I do. And I feel that as I keep grinding and working hard, that this is going to grow and we'll be having more and more MLB fans. And if you're not an MLB fan, if you're just a fan of me and the channel, great. You can talk, any kind of sports here. It doesn't have to be just baseball when I do a baseball stream. So UFC back in business. As long as COVID isn't going to change anything, I'm totally fine with it. UFC and boxing are very entertaining. It doesn't matter if Floyd's boxing or if I see certain guys get knocked out, like Stipe, getting knocked out and get KO'd. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm not necessarily going to want to pay $50, $60, $100 for, a boxing pay-per-view or UFC unless certain people are in it. We saw Khabib, we know he's retired, which is sad because he was one of those must-see draws. Obviously ended his career undefeated, but, we'll see. It gives you more, opportunities and to watch certain things. But who knows? Maybe if there's something good that's worthy of ordering and I do like a a live stream watch party, maybe that's something that we could do. But for now, it's just going to be WWE pay-per-views or, AEW pay-per-views. I can pay money for things like that. If anyone is online right now that knows anything about Peacock Network, do we have to pay for WrestleMania? Do any of you guys know how that works? Because obviously the Peacock app is free, but to watch WrestleMania, what's the deal? Do we have to pay a monthly fee since they're no longer on WWE Network? If anyone's in the chat right now that knows, let me know, because I've been kind of wondering if I have to pay money for it. Is it per month? Do I have to pay $50, $60 for WrestleMania like back in the day? Like, what's the deal? Judge with a nice single. All right. Hard single by Aaron Judge. Yeah. But if anyone can look into that for me and let me know, what the deal is. Because obviously I'm not going to order and pay money for the membership now because I don't really care for it now. But yeah, let me know. Anybody that's in the chat, if you know anything about Peacock Network or how much it costs, or if we have to pay per pay-per-view, or what the fuck the deal is, because I thought the Peacock app was free, but I'm not sure if you can watch all the stuff on there, the content for free. It says when you download the app, Peacock is free, but I mean, not a lot of things are free nowadays. Yeah, and they got Saturday, WrestleMania, and Sunday. They've broken it up into two. So, bottom of the 6th inning, Aaron Judge with a hard single. No outs. We got the Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Opening day, April's fucking Fool's Day. No tomfoolery here. We were seeing if Ryu can get a couple more Ks. Cole got pulled after a big home run by Hernandez. And like I said, we have a 2-2 matchup now, which is definitely something exciting. We don't want, I mean, if you're a baseball fan, just like NBA or NFL, you don't necessarily want to see just a blowout. I mean, unless it's your favorite team that's, winning. But it's been a good, entertaining game. I'm so glad it's not 0-0, sitting here in the bottom of the 6th. I mean, I still would be doing the live stream. It's not like I'm going to be like, fuck this game and cut the stream off. I'm dedicated, and I have the grind. I have the energy. I have the passion, the dedication. But I'm excited to be able to grow this channel because, like I said, if you're new, like I said, we're primarily an NFL, college football, wrestling channel, but primarily NFL, college football. But I'll do a little wrestling. I'll do a little NBA. I'll do a little bit of everything. But obviously the MLB is very stingy with their highlight packages like the NBA is. So you can't really do a lot of reaction videos with the MLB or you'll get a copyright strike. So for, live streams, obviously I got to put in the grind and put in the time. So I'm excited, though. I'm excited for this opportunity to grow the channel, right? I got to keep grinding, man. Try to get to 20K, 3.3 million views to 4 million views, and over 1,000 videos in the library. If you haven't checked us out before, if you're brand new, check us out, man. Like I said, one of the best sports YouTube channels, period. Anyone in the room will let you know. That's big facts. I am the king of the NFL. Going for 2. Oh, almost had a double play there. But no one's ever going to match my energy during NFL games. That's facts. Or anyone on planet fucking Earth for that matter.
Everything is opened up away. Saw the change up down and away. Guys are flying open, thinking I'm not going to get jammed on that 86, 87.
Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees. Live pitch-by-pitch and reactions. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Going to a commercial break. God, I got some fucking chest pain right now. Hope I'm not dying. Fucking A, man. I need to go get some food. Get some drink in me. Damon Tweedy in the building. What's with the Jays jerseys? Go Toronto. I love them, man. Those baby blues. They got the tops and the bottoms. Some of them got the matching socks and the shoes. I like them. I actually think those are some of the most fire uniforms out of all the MLB. And Gary Sanchez had a nice homer. Hernandez matched it, obviously, to get this game to 2-2, but I absolutely love the MLB, and we have opening day, and we got the Dodgers and the Rockies up next on ESPN, and I'm going to try to do a live stream for that as well, as long as I don't die from a fucking heart attack right now. My chest fucking hurts a little bit. I don't know if I just need to go exercise or get some food or what it is, but I'm not ready to die yet. Fuck. Got my 1995 Russell Athletics Sohn King Griffey Jr. cutoff jersey on, so I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the action. I'm ready for this game to actually get over with so we can get closer and closer to this Dodger game. And like I said, my dad's been a Dodger fan since the 50s. Watch games with him regularly. Love the Dodgers. If the Mariners actually could put off a good product, I would be a little bit more excited for their season. But I'm really more of a Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, Edgar Martinez, Ichiro kind of guy. Just the partnership with Nintendo and just the ownership, they don't give a fuck about winning. They just want to make money and put butts in the seats. But to be able to win, you got to spend money, to get some of these big name players there. And seems like every time they build a player up, they just trade him away like a farm team to, the big dogs like the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Cubs or the Dodgers, which is kind of sad, but I guess that's the life of being a sport fan. Mariners suck. Blazers are average. My Buccaneers finally got over the hump, but they were horrible for a long time. And I'm an Oregon Duck fan, so that's probably the most consistent team that I'm a super fan of, my Oregon Ducks and my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But obviously being a fan of the Dodgers with my dad, obviously them getting over the hump as well since 1988 was awesome to see. Tyler Chatwood is in the game. Ryu gets pulled, so both starting pitchers are now out of the game. Giancarlo Stanton, strike one in the box. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Holler at me if you guys are in the chat. Let me know you're in the building, who your favorite team is, where you're from.
First pitch cutter fastball can get up between 94 and 95. That one at 93 in on Stanton. So there were other
Yeah, just the middle of my chest.
Kirby Yates and passed, and the Blue Jays took that flyer on him for $5.5 million.
Yeah, I don't want to have a heart attack, man.
And that's going to affect the Blue Jays bullpen.
1-2 count. I'm waiting for a bomb here. I need a bomb from Judge or a bomb from Giancarlo Stanton. 1-2 count. Bottom of the sixth.
Stanton, that's a foul ball.
A little dribbler down the third base line. Yeah, I wish some of the matchups were a little bit better. Some of the matchups for WrestleMania look fantastic, but then there's other ones that, I don't really know how they're going to play it out. And Bayley's not a part of WrestleMania. What's that about? I know Charlotte Flair, I think, had COVID, so they had to pull her and put Rhea Ripley in there in the mix with like Asuka and whatnot. So that's a little disappointing that you can't have certain people in there, but I guess it is what it is.
Right-handed hitters last year, Chatwood with a 176 batting average allowed.
Yeah, but Bayley's good as a heel, though. You know what I mean? Like I said, to go from the ultimate face to go to a heel, it is what it is. Yeah, bottom of the sixth. I'm caught up. I'm watching it right now. Chatwood, strikeout number one. I'm watching it on ESPN Live right now.
Did not look comfortable at all. The feet moving as the swing was happening.
Yeah, the video should be pretty live. There might be like a 5-second, 10-second delay, but it's supposed to be as as live as possible. So, but I know it is the bottom of the sixth, 2 outs. We're on ESPN right now. Yeah, don't want your boy Ryan to die. Don't want me to die.
Yeah, not that easy.
So again, Tim Leary has the most strikeouts on opening day in the history of the New York Yankees. I would not have guessed that. Whitey Ford, Ron Guidry.
Randy Johnson start any of these?
I'm not sure. Let's face it, nobody goes 9 innings on opening day
No,
anymore.
but they used
God,
to-
Buddha, the gods, the sports god, save me.
So, look, really tiny sample size, but 13 strikeouts, 2 home runs, 2-2 game.
13 strikeouts, 2 home runs, 2-2 game.
What you're saying?
Not bad. Not bad of a start. Oh, you're a hardcore fan. Adventures with AG. You're watching the live stream and one of the videos. That's what I love to hear.
The answer is it's way better.
Your boy's grinding.
The background there are really alive. They're humans.
Love MLB, man. I love it. Yeah, hopefully if I get rich enough, and I keep working hard, the right door will open up at The Athletic or Bleacher Report or, like a Fox Sports, ESPN, Pat McAfee show, whatever it is, and I can get my name, out there a little bit bigger than obviously currently, and then I can, travel and benefit, meet the fans and, go to a ballpark or go to a game together and, hang out, go grab a beer or just chill and watch a game together or watch wrestling together. That's obviously the ultimate dream, man. Because obviously I love the fans, I love the fan base, and interacting with the fans is something that I love to do. Besides, read and watch film, and obviously evaluate players and go over the tape. Love calling games. All right, 1-2 count, bottom of the sixth. Man on first. Ball is away, 2-2 count. Bucks and Packers. It's a good video. Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. It's crazy. My boy Preston is a Blazer fan, and he's in Miami right now. So he went to go see the Blazers play against the Miami Heat because they have fans down there. So he got to go there and get on TV and get on our Trailblazers Instagram. Then he went to a Detroit Red Wings game, Detroit Red Wings hockey, game that was played in Florida, in Miami. And then he got that off the bucket list. Now he's in Marlins Park because he's a Marlins fan, and he's there in Miami right now. He must just be super excited. 3 items on the bucket list, being able to do everything like that out there. I'm a little jealous. It's a fantastic road trip to be able to, cash in and see hockey, NBA and MLB all in one little vacation. Yeah, Dame Dalla. Gleyber Torres. Now we got a guy on first and second with 2 outs. Oh, yeah. Well, that was before I even knew how to use the green screen back then. Yeah. God, my chest is fucking hurting, man. Yeah, I mean, if there ever gets to a point where, I can get on a bigger network or a bigger platform, Like, obviously, I can bring the energy and bring the heat, and I can bring ratings, to whatever network or show. It's just a matter of, having those appropriate people know who we are and reach out, and make that happen. But I can call highlights with the best of them. Little dribbler down third base. Vlad Guerrero with the scoop. Yankees strand 2. All right, 7th, 8th, and 9th inning coming up.
COVID's been tough. We've all been adjusting. Wearing our masks. Learning new habits. Keeping groups small. Keeping our distance. Finding new strength, new ways of showing love, and reasons to be joyful, to celebrate life, because we really are all in this together.
Oh, man. Fucking A, man. My chest. Rafael DeLuna in the building. How does it feel for your team to be Super Bowl champs? The feeling for Tampa Bay and your boys great. I mean, especially since I'm not bandwagon. You know what I mean? I've been a fan since 1995. So it feels fantastic. It feels great. And then being able to, have all 22 starters come back and I didn't lose anybody. The only last piece to add would be like AB, even though he wants more money now. But I could still repeat possibly go for 2, possibly without him. But I hope he does come back and we can agree on money. But it's great, man. Super Bowl 37 for me made me cry and was great. Super Bowl 55 was amazing. I was an underdog in both of them. Ended up blowing out the Raiders and the Chiefs, and it feels great, man. It feels fantastic, I'll tell you. And just with Brady being there and changing the culture, that's really the best part. Because, obviously the Mariners can't win anything. The Blazers are average. My Ducks are pretty good, but we're not good enough to win the Natty. We're not as good as Ohio State or Clemson or Alabama, LSU. We're not in that category. We can hang, but we typically can't win a Natty, but we can win a Rose Bowl like we did with Herbert. And then my Bucks are obviously at the top of the world right now with Brady and company, and it feels fantastic. Feels great. I can't wait for the NFL draft, and I hope everyone understands that you better pray that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't get Najee Harris from Alabama, because if I end up getting him, it might be lights out, good night for the rest of the league as long as all my guys stay healthy. Have Leonard Fournette, Lombardi, Lenny, Rojo, and Najee Harris from Alabama, or Travis Etienne from Clemson. That'll be tough. So I know we're going to be looking at pass rusher, running back, and corner in the first 3 rounds. So if Najee Harris is there, that's going to be something where I hope they take advantage and grab him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice. Yeah. Soccer. I usually try to do a little bit of everything out there. Buccaneers wild card exits next year. You wish, no clan? Come on, my guy. I'm going to be the team that everyone's gunning for next year. There's no way we're going to get knocked out in a wild card. We're going to win the division. We're going to win the NFC South. It's not like the Saints, the Falcons, or the Panthers are going to win the NFC South. I'm bringing back everybody. We're going to win at least 11 games next year, if not more. That's big facts. We're going to be the team that everyone's gunning for. Yeah, Teddy's better than Brady. Yeah. Stop trolling, my guy. Speaking of Brady, let's go. Blue Jays, Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics.
Who's been there and done that.
And especially when you're this young as a team, also, you bring in a 31-year-old with that kind of resume in October.
Well, the Rams, if they end up being a top 2 team with the Bucks, the Super Bowl is in L.A., so they could kind of do what Tampa Bay did. If you end up getting to the Super Bowl, in L.A., where you're at, could be a huge advantage. So, yeah, you don't want Deshaun Watson. He's got too many problems right now with the women and all those allegations. So, probably going to end up getting Trey Lance or Justin Fields. That's what it's looking like. 3-2 count. Top of the 7th inning.
Can't cough, sneeze, and it's not even on the swing. It's even on your takes, because it's so violent when you hold, especially on a slider, on a fastball in, that you have to be very careful. And the only recipe to get that thing better is actually rest.
Yeah, Mac Jones might go. Nice hit right up the middle. Okay. I see you. Gretschuk with a nice single up the middle. Mac Jones might go 3 overall, which I don't really fully understand. But if Kyle Shanahan says Mac Jones is the best fit for their team, even though he might not be better than Trey Lance or Justin Fields, you got to trust him. You know what I mean? But I like Zach Wilson the best out of all the quarterbacks, then Trevor Lawrence. And then, like I said, it's going to be kind of a toss-up between, Trey Lance and Mac Jones and Justin Fields. I mean, you would think Mac Jones would be the worst one out of those 5 quarterbacks, but who knows? Sounds like more and more that the rumor mill is spinning that maybe Mac Jones will go 3 to the Niners. It's kind of a head scratcher for me, but I mean, maybe Kyle Shanahan knows something more than I do. Not too sure. Oh, yeah, Mookie Betts, absolutely, man. The Dodgers are the favored team to repeat. They got Cody Bellinger. They got Mookie Betts. If you didn't have Mookie Betts, there was no World Series championship last year. I mean, arguably, he's one of the best players in baseball that's not named Tatis, right? That's not named, Mike Trout. But I love Mookie Betts. He's arguably my favorite player that's in the league right now. That's not Cody Bellinger. So great all-around player. Offense, defense, hits home runs. He does it all. A big Red Sox loss and a big Dodger gain.
To survive this, because nobody's got those innings on their arm anymore. Is that the way to succeed, do you think?
Absolutely. I've been saying it the entire offseason. You know, there are organizations out there that have a lot of depth because they have talent at the minor league level that is probably 4A ready to get to the major leagues. But there are organizations like the Dodgers that are...
Yeah, well, it's not only Yasiel Puig. I mean, he was kind of a distraction, but the main thing is Jock Peterson is gone. He's on the Cubs. And on top of that, Kike Hernandez, one of my favorite players, is on the Red Sox now. So you have 2 subtractions with pretty big players, but you brought in Bauer outage, Trevor Bauer, and the pitching, position there. So I don't know. My chest is still kind of hurting right now. I don't know if I just have heartburn or what it is, but I'm hoping I'm okay. You don't want your boy to RIP on the live stream.
Well, the Rays who bring Chris Archer back.
Judge over Altuve. Well, those are 2 different type of players. If you're going to compare Altuve, you should do that more towards like a Mookie Betts kind of player rather than Judge. Judge is like Giancarlo Stanton, just with their presence and their, home run ability.
I think it's premature to discount the Rays.
I hope not, man.
The guys they lost.
Pop up.
Sky high pop up
LeMahieu with the out. Top of the 7th, 2 outs, 2-2 game. I mean, I might end up, cutting the live stream a little short so that way I can give myself a little break to, get some breakfast or lunch in me, so that way, because I was just going to do the Dodger game and do that one. But I figured since this game was on, I would at least hop on and, show off the platform and what I'm doing. So, I mean, if my chest keeps hurting like this, like I said, I don't know if I just need to burp or if I just have heartburn or just need to drink some Pepto or take some like Rolaids or antacid, pills or tablets or whatnot. I don't know. I haven't ate anything today, so it's just kind of weird that. Yeah, I mean, mentally I'm good. I've been drinking a lot of water. Your boy's getting old. Get me to 20,000 subscribers before anything happens. 2-2 game. We are 2 outs. Man on first. Simeon at bat. Green on the mound. But I appreciate everyone that's in the building sticking with your boy. Like I said, something brand new to bring to the channel. Blue Jays, Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions. It's opening day. It's a fantastic day. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys very much. And this just sprinkles a little extra what I can bring to the channel. Like I said, with, NFL, just kind of waiting in the wings as we got the NFL draft, which I'm really excited for, and that's going to be covered heavily by me at the end of the month. Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics.
Pretty good day for Gary Sanchez.
There is
1.77 average last year.
We don't speak on that.
Gary Sanchez, you see it right here. He can not only hit home runs,
Blue Jays, Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Good game so far, 2-2. Let me take a quick look. I'm getting fucking blown up here on social media.
Staying in touch and showing you care. Because now, each time you order online or tap in store with your MasterCard at restaurants and grocery stores, MasterCard will donate to Stand Up to Cancer. One precious cent at a time, up to $5 million. Together, we can start something priceless.
All right. Middle of the 7th inning. It's on ESPN. It's 2-2. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. Chess is having a little bit of complications and pains. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Like I said, we're going to be getting closer and closer to the Dodgers and the Rockies. That was the one that I was really looking forward to, going to watch and see what we can get from Mookie Betts and Cody Bellinger and Justin Turner. And obviously Kershaw is going to be leading the way, so I'm super excited about that. No, I don't. Adventures with AG, absolutely not. If someone quits, okay, you know what I mean? If someone's going to be immature, someone's going to block me, no, I do not. I don't. I do not, my guy. Like I said, I'm the one that's grinding. I'm the one that never gives up. You know what I mean? So that's incorrect, AG. Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Orion and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. If you're on YouTube, you know what I mean? You got to put in the work and you got to put in the grind. You just can't not show up for 6-7 months, or just show up when you want to, or leave at halftime. I mean, you got to be able to work. And you got to work hard even when you don't feel good, or even if you got another job. I mean, you got to be able to put in the time and the effort and the grind. It's not fair to one person putting in all the work and another person putting in half the work, right? Or someone that is not on the same page. So, I mean, that's in any job or any business. If you're in, the MLB network or NFL, or if you're on, podcasting or radio, I mean, everyone has to be held to the same standard. You have to be on the same page and work hard. So, I mean, I got the work ethic, I got the grind, I got the energy and the determination. You know what I mean? I've invested, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 of my own money, and selling my Jordan rookie card, PSA 9. So, nope. No, but we ain't talking about that, though. Come on, AG. You need to get through the times, man. You behind on things. You lagging.
He is the Jackie Robinson of Latin ball players. The first Afro-Latino to play in the majors in 1949. Minnie Minoso was a 7th-time All-Star with the Chicago White Sox.
Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Chest is starting to feel a little bit better, so that's a good sign. Middle of the 7th inning, it's 2-2, 0 outs. It's on ESPN. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Thursday. It's 12:29 p.m. Pacific time. It's April Fool's Day. No tomfoolery here. Your boy's grinding. I'm working hard. And like I said, for any person that hops in the room and wants to chat it up, smash the like button, donate to your boy. This is something brand new that the channel is going to be moving forward with. And it's an exciting time for me. And like I said, I know it's just going to grow bigger and bigger as long as the seasons go along. This will be something that I'll try to do as often as possible, just like when I do the NFL, college football, and with wrestling, WWE and AEW. Big facts. It's great to have a filler and have some filler content, because I'm still going to do plenty of NFL. I'm not going to stop doing NFL coverage. I'm always going to be NFL and college football first. So.
Busy start to the day. Why don't we get you caught up on things
Oh my God, is it snowing? Wow. Miguel Cabrera with a bomb. Dude, look at the snow. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, that was crazy. Tigers 3, Indians 0. Corey Seager, that's my guy. 2020 NLCS and World Series MVP. Hold on one sec. What's up, man?
Didn't miss a baseball, and it felt like the way he carried that team last year. And for all the free agent shortstops, like the Lindor thing to me,
I was actually just
triple down is unbelievable.
Uh-huh.
Think about the shortstops.
Yeah, I'm on live stream right now. I'm doing the Yankees and the Blue Jays, and I was talking about you because I know that you were I know you did the whole Dame Dollar thing. You did the Blazer game. Then you ended up doing the Red Wings. How was the Red Wings? Was that amazing or what?
Phelps here to start the bottom of the 7th inning. They were his numbers last year with the Brewers and the
What?
Phils. Way inside Sanchez. Cracking a home run in the 2nd inning. A 2-run shot play to Gleyber Torres.
5 walks, 31 strikeouts in 20 innings last year for David Phelps, who throws that.
Right. Well, you know, not every matchup is going to be like the Blazer game when you went there, and then now you're going to, and then you get to see the Marlins, and this is the first time you've been there to see Marlins live, right?
Sanchez is safe. Great effort by Bo Bichette. Good hustle from Gary Sanchez, the leadoff.
Right.
board.
You're right. The other one was in Seattle, wasn't it?
That's when you could smell a hit right here. You're not the fleetest of foot
Oh.
down the line, and Bo
Do you have pretty good? Do you have pretty good seats for this game?
let it go, and this time Vlad Jr. stays on the bag, but he knew that Gary Sanchez beat it out.
So what a day for Sanchez.
Great day.
Great block in the dirt, threw a guy out at second, hit a home.
Okay.
Beat out a ground ball to the deep shortstop.
Yeah.
And you could see on that replay there was a slight bobble hesitation, literally, that allowed
Nice.
Sanchez to beat
Nice.
that.
Yeah. So I did a whole new. I guess I finally got out of my funk, you know, and got out of that. So I'm doing good. And like I said, I've been grinding, working on the stream. I got a whole new background. So I'm gonna do I'm doing the Blue Jays Yankees now. I'm gonna do the Dodger game after against the Rockies. And when are you coming back to Oregon?
No doubt.
Okay. Let's try to link up and Yeah. I don't know how Peacock works, if I got to pay money for that or not. But yeah, I'm still down for that too.
Struggled last year offensively.
Yeah.
They've been
Okay.
a bright shining light for them on the
Okay,
offensive
great.
side.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, so as long as I can figure out the Peacock and we can do that, let's do that. Because I still want to do WrestleMania for sure. So, yeah, hit me up when you get back, and let's try to get some tacos or something once you get back. Send me some pictures. Send me some pictures, bro. All right, man. Go Marlins. All right, bye. That was my boy Swaggy P. Some of you guys know that, you know, we do live streams with like the NFC Championship game as well as the Super Bowl. He's in Miami right now. You know, watch the Blazers, you know, against the Miami Heat. Ended up watching the Red Wings. And then now he's there for the Florida Marlins, his favorite baseball team. Pretty exciting. So, you know, that was Swaggy P, man. So he just called me from Miami, and he's there, and he says that the weather is fantastic, food is great, everything is just top notch. So pretty exciting that he's able to go in deep, caught at the wall. So I imagine, let's see when his game, the Marlins play at 1:10 against the Tampa Bay Rays. Wow, what a matchup. So he's there right now to see the team that was in the World Series against the Los Angeles Dodgers. So pretty sweet, man. Pretty exciting. But yeah, he just called me from Miami just to kind of go over, hey, you know, how I'm doing. And like I said, I've gotten back into the thick of things, you know what I mean? Trying to get off that depression mode that I was on. I feel like I've really turned the corner and things are fantastic. I feel great. And like I said, he's been making the most of his trip to Miami, which he never really goes, because us here in Oregon, we don't really travel a lot. But for him to be able to go to a Miami Heat Blazer game when the Blazers are playing there, his favorite team, amazing. Then to get to see the Red Wings, his favorite hockey team, play there around the same time. And now he gets to see his favorite baseball team, the Marlins, play against the Tampa Bay Rays. I mean, geez, you're just hitting bucket list after bucket list after bucket list. So shout out to him, man. And then we're going to try to do WrestleMania together. So that's what we were talking about as well. So when WrestleMania is on, he'll probably come and we'll call WrestleMania, do like a live watch party. And we'll do that on both days, Saturday and Sunday. So hopefully we can make all that work. And everything will be smooth as possible. So I assume WrestleMania is what? Next weekend? 2 weekends away? 3 weekends away?
Really? Yep. Like the steamy scene in the back of the car scene? Came over in the Andrew Miller deal. He grew up with Austin Meadows, did Frazier. Played baseball together, different high schools. And this one, Bichette going out hard. That's going to find grass. And that's how they scored their first 2 runs. Roger Torres did the same.
First and second.
Sanchez homer. And now Frazier with a smile, 2 men on.
Got in on him.
So WrestleMania is next weekend. Excited for that. Then I'm going to the beach, I think the following. And then we got the NFL draft about 2 weeks after that. So, yeah, next week, man. I'm excited. Yeah, he's gonna come back, I think, in a couple days. So he's a nice, week trip out in Miami. That's nice, huh? Being able to go do all those events. And then we should be able to, as long as Peacock and everything's working, then we'll be able to do a live stream for WrestleMania as well. Bottom of the 7th inning. 2-2 game. We got a guy on first and second. Frazier is single to left. Sanchez to second base. Now we got LeMahieu in the batter's box. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Yeah, Easter is this Sunday. I'm going to go visit my dad. I haven't seen my dad really that much in a year, which is just crazy because he's like one of the closest people in my life. So to not really have Thanksgiving and to not have Christmas, and because with COVID and he's a little bit older and he just got his shot for it, so it's like it definitely took a toll on me, not being able to see him and not hang out with him and hang out really with a lot of my friends just because of COVID and everything going on. So, but it looks like things are starting to get hopefully a little bit better. We got a great 2-2 matchup. Guy on first and second, DJ LeMahieu, in the batter's box, fouled away. It's the bottom of the 7th. We just got a couple more innings away until I end up doing the Dodgers and the Rockies. And obviously that's me and my dad's favorite team. So we're going to end up doing a lot of action this season for the Dodgers. And I'm really excited to see Cody Bellinger, Mookie Betts, and the rest of the crew, and Kershaw on the mound. And that's big facts. Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Total games, 162. It's a lot of games, man. Unless they have like a reduced season like they did last year with like the COVID and whatnot. And I might have to end the stream a little early. I mean, just depending on when this game ends, because I got to do a new thumbnail that I got to make, and I got to get it formatted with the new logos on the scoreboard and everything. So I'm going to do this game as long as I can. And obviously it won't take me too long to come up with everything, but I might be able to kind of do it here as the game is going on. I just got to kind of open up a few more screens and whatnot. Let's see if I can multitask. Let's see if I can fucking make a thumbnail and get everything prepped. I already got the logos ready. Bases are loaded. Uh-oh. Bases are loaded.
And here comes Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge with bases loaded. Uh-oh.
pitching change.
I think you should.
Number 99,
In the bullpen.
Aaron Judge.
Flyer throws the bottom half of the zone really well. Phelps, ball sailing on him a little bit. He has to execute down in the zone against Aaron Judge. He throws it up in the zone. This could be a crooked number on the board.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do this later. I got to focus on this matchup. I'll end up doing the thumbnail when I have a little bit of a shot. Yeah, a lot of people, Cash Out, are thinking that that he's going to go to the Niners. I'm hearing more and more and more people saying that maybe that's Kyle Shanahan's guy, which is crazy. But, I mean, if he thinks that's the best guy for his system and it's better than Justin Fields would fit or Trey Lance, I mean, those guys might have more talent. But if they think Mac Jones is the best fit, then you got to trust that they know what they're talking about. It's just crazy the draft capital they gave up to possibly grab him. But anything's possible. Who knows what's going to happen? Everyone thinks they know what's going to happen in the draft, but no one really knows. You know what I mean? But the thing is, they could go Mac Jones at 3, and then they might end up winning like 11 games year one if everyone else stays healthy. Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, the Deebo Samuel, Ayuk, so let's see if Aaron Judge can get this grand slam right here. Ooh, he should have swung on that. Oh. That was right down the middle. That would have been a Bronx bomb. That could have been it right there. That could have been it. Yeah, but I'm excited for this NFL. Tony Robles. What's popping, my guy? What to do, man? Got Aaron Judge up to bat. All right. We got bases loaded. Grounded out. See if we go for a double play. Double play. Bases loaded. And that's it. The only person that's a guaranteed is Trevor Lawrence. Agreed. Yep. Godzilla versus Kong was fire. I was going to ask some people, Tony, if it was good. The Mortal Kombat actually looks pretty fire too. I mean, the Mortal Kombat that came out when I was a kid, some people thought it was cheesy, but I still enjoyed it because I was a fan of Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3. I mean, I used to play them on Genesis at the arcade, like with Killer Instinct. But the movie looked like it might be decent. So you went into the theater and you saw it. What would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10? Like a 9? If you said it's fire, it was that good, huh? That's crazy. I didn't know if it was going to be good or not, but I mean, movies nowadays with special effects, but that Mortal Kombat, though, that looks fire. I saw that trailer about a month ago. All right, end of the 7th inning.
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico?
Happier than Dikembe Mutombo blocking a shot.
Get happy.
Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Hey, Lily, I need a new wireless plan for my business, but all of my employees need
All right, still 2-2, and that was bases loaded. They stranded 3 guys right there. A little disappointing if you're the Yankees. But again, got to wait for this game to end before we end up getting into that point where I can do that Dodger game. That's the one I'm really excited about. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it wouldn't really be that crazy. It's just everyone in the media assumes that Trevor is going 1, and obviously Urban Meyer didn't even go to Zach Wilson's pro day. But, I mean, Trevor Lawrence is the safe pick. CGI like a motherfucker, but I'll give it an 8. Nice. Well, that's solid. 8 or 9s are always good for movies. Mortal Kombat looks like it's going to be an 8 or 9. Let's see. Yeah, if Zach Wilson, like I told you before, Cash Out, remember? So if you want the Justin Herbert in the draft, it's Zach Wilson, right? If you want, the Joe Burrow of the draft, right, you're going to end up going Trevor Lawrence. So if you would have had the Bengals and they would have went Justin Herbert 1 and he would have did what he did like he did for the Chargers, right? Do you think anyone would have been upset? No. I mean, people would have been like, oh, you know what I mean? Wow, Justin Herbert. But I mean, it's all about, putting up the results. And if Burrow would have went to the Chargers. I mean, vice versa. It's like when Sam Darnold, we thought was going to go number 1 and they went Baker Mayfield. But it also depends on who your coach is, the supporting cast, because obviously Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen went later than Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield, and they've had more success because they went later in the draft to a team that was already better. Obviously, if you go to the top of the draft, there's a reason why you're going there because the team fucking blows. The team sucks. So they have to build around that team with that shitty record and hopefully get there. So, Zach Wilson to me is the best quarterback in the draft. But like I said, if they want to go Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, the safe pick, that's where they're going to go. With Urban Meyer, they feel comfortable with that. But I think Zach Wilson is like a Justin Herbert, and he has more upside, in my opinion. I think Zach Wilson's got the most upside out of any QB. And then the other three, it's kind of just a toss-up. I don't know if Justin Fields, Mac Jones, or Trey Lance is ever going to be good. I mean, they might be a starting quarterback, but I'm not sold on any of those three. You know what I mean? Really. So it all depends. I mean, I'm sold on Kyle Pitts, panning out easily, tight end from Florida. I'm sold on Jamar Chase, LSU wide receiver, and I'm sold on Penei Sewell, the tackle from Oregon. But other than that, that's all I really, Yeah, Tony. I don't know about Trey Lance over Trevor. I mean, Trevor hasn't been very good in big games in college, but, I mean, he is a generational talent with his arm strength, his leadership, his footwork. So I would definitely never put Trey Lance over Trevor Lawrence. Trey Lance has only played limited college football, too. I mean, he's got the size, and if he got in the right system with, like, the Niners, or with the Panthers, he might be able to succeed. But, I mean, think about if Zach Wilson was on the Niners or Trevor Lawrence was on the Niners. You're going to get better numbers with those two guys than Trey Lance, Justin Fields, or Mac Jones on the Niners. That's facts. I mean, we can't discredit Trevor Lawrence altogether like he's not a good player. Some people like him, some people don't. But my concern is that he just doesn't play in big competition games. He plays good against the shitty teams, but sometimes against the upper tier echelon teams like Alabama, he's struggled. So let's see what he can do on the NFL side. But I mean, Trevor Lawrence, I think, will be a good quarterback like Joe Burrow. Zach Wilson will be more like Justin Herbert, a little bit more flashy. And Zach Wilson reminds me a little bit of Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers. He's got some similar traits there. So, and that's big facts. He's in Mortal Kombat with a K, not a C. But I appreciate everyone in the building. Hope everyone's having a good day. Your boy's been grinding. Still got to make a new thumbnail here for the Dodgers, which is going to be on in probably about 25 minutes or so, but it's going to be on after this. So at some point, depending on if this goes extra innings or not, I might end up just ending the stream before the game completely ends, just to give myself time to get the live stream set up for the next game. But like I said, I'm going to go as long as possible. So, hey, Tony, everyone has their opinions, but like I said, it all depends on where you fall. You know what I mean? If Trey Lance, if Trey Lance was on the Jacksonville Jags, right, would he be more successful than Trevor Lawrence on the Jags? I mean, it's debatable. I mean, but we'll see. Everyone's got their favorites, Tony, so I can respect that too, man. It's going to be fun. I hope all three of those guys pan out. I really do, because those are my three favorite. But most people have them in order: Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. I got it: Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence. Trey Lance is my third favorite. So at least we got all three in there. We don't got Justin Fields in there or Mac Jones. But like I said, it's not what we think. It's about what these NFL teams think. So 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. So at least it's starting to speed up here a little bit. Looks like it might give me a little time to do a thumbnail and get prepped and set up. But Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees live. Play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on here, patreon.com/NWSF, or the GoFundMe. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. Appreciate every single one of y'all. He said Godzilla, Kong, Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a peep, man. I haven't gone to a movie in a fucking long time. Are even movie theaters fucking open? I don't even think there's movie theaters open here in Oregon. I mean, are they even open? I mean, I know you can watch shit like on Hulu and Netflix and like Disney Plus and there's certain stuff that that you can go watch, but I don't even know if you can go to a goddamn theater out here in the Northwest. Cash Out says, don't spoil it. Toronto Blue Jays, New York Yankees, live, pitch by pitch, play by play, and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. I can't wait for the NFL draft. It's coming up here in about a month. We have this. I got the Dodgers and the Rockies up in about 20-25 minutes. On top of that, we're going to end up having WrestleMania next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. My boy Swaggy P will be in the building as well. So we'll do that. Then we're going to go to the NFL draft a couple weeks after that. So it's going to be a fire April. And my birthday is right in the beginning of May. So, going through this, right, going through opening day, getting this shit started, then going to WrestleMania Saturday and Sunday, and going to hopefully be able to do a live stream, even though Peacock I heard fucking sucks, besides WWE Network. And then we got the NFL draft at the end of the month, and I'll probably do day 1 and day 2, day 1, round 1, day 2, rounds 2 and 3. Probably won't do the third day, but I'll watch. Gary Sanchez in the second inning. Back. Okay, I see you. Hit him with a Griffey stance. All right, let's go, baby. 2-2. My chest feels a little bit better, so that's good. You want Edge to win the title? I saw Christian Cage. I don't know, cash out if you watch AEW. It seems like a lot of people with wrestling, they stick with one or the other. I don't. I watch both. I watch AEW and WWE. And Christian had his first match in 7 years on AEW Dynamite, and he actually looked pretty good. I mean, for being a guy that hasn't wrestled in 7 years, it was a 20-minute match, and it was solid. So kind of nice to be able to see some of these old school guys that still got it. Obviously he's got to get back into wrestling shape and to do a long match like that. The Christian match was fire. I really enjoyed it. I gave a nice hoot and a holler, after it was over. It just, me being a fan of the old school guys, Edge and Christian. I mean, of course I'm going to watch that. So, and then I love the Pinnacle, now going against, the top dogs with Chris Jericho in the Inner Circle. So that's a nice feud there. But MJF is the best heel in wrestling right now, period. You got Kenny Omega trying to do the heel role. AEW to me is a little bit more exciting, week in and week out. For me personally, I'm more of a fan of AEW, but I'll still pay attention to Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. And hopefully once we get fans back that, AEW and WWE will improve. But I think the storyline, hands down, AEW's got that in the bag. The storyline and everything that they got going on. The announcers are better. The storyline is better. Like I said, I just enjoy it more. But like I said, everyone has their favorites and what they like. But I still try to keep up, with WWE. I just hope that the angles and the storyline gets better. That's really what's been, the controversy is that the wrestling, overall storyline has not been that good since COVID hit last year. But as we go into WrestleMania, hopefully we have some amazing matches on Saturday and Sunday next week, and I'm really looking forward to it. And that's big facts. Yeah, Kenny can be a face or a heel. I mean, he's at the top. I mean, it's like Jericho being a heel. I mean, MJF is going to end up having the title at some point, and he's going to make a great heel. And the crazy MJF is like 23, 4, 5. He's so young. I mean, he can wrestle for like the next 20 years. So he might end up being the biggest heel in wrestling for the next 20 years. I mean, he's fantastic on the mic. And I love guys that are on the mic. Rock, Stone Cold, Jericho, The Miz. Certain guys that are amazing on the mic that have wrestling skills, and I don't know if there's anybody better on the mic right now than MJF. I don't know if there is anybody better, in my opinion. And especially in his early 20s, he's awesome, man. Whether you love, MJF or AEW or not, but I truly enjoy, watching that week in and week out. And then he's got his new stable with the Pinnacle going against the Inner Circle. So that's one thing that I like about AEW compared to WWE. They love stables and they love factions, putting teams together. WWE doesn't do that. So okay, it looks like I got 16 minutes before the Dodgers come on ESPN2, so I'm going to probably end the stream, cash out, and then that way I can get the thumbnail ready for the next stream, and then because I'm going to want to watch that. That's the main one I wanted to do today. So I appreciate everyone that hopped in the chat, donated, smashed the fucking like button. I'll be back in like 15 minutes, and I'm going to end up doing the Dodgers and Rockies. I just need to get the thumbnail done and get everything prepped since it's going to be on ESPN2, and I'm going to want to watch that from the very beginning because I'm a huge Dodger fan like my dad. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and I'll be back very, very soon. Peace.